Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. Okay, another green day today, looking pretty good. Did sell off a little bit. I haven't sold anything. I haven't bought anything. I'm just holding my positions today. I nearly sold Rivian today, only because I think there are better opportunities out there. Tesla, for example, and it's a great way for me to clear up $1,000 worth of margin. I've made 13% profit, which is more than the average yearly on the S&P, so it's not a wrong time to sell it. However, I'm looking at where they're going and how they're going to start to improve, even though it's overvalued right now and there's a lot of short interest on this stock. It's not enough to give a short squeeze, but and it's a small position anyway. If I was up 30%, I definitely would sell it. It might dip back and it might miss an opportunity, but I am up 13%. It's an opportunity to sell and clear some margin, $1,000 of margin straight off the bat. But I like the fact I own Rivian at 16. 18 is expensive. I wouldn't buy it here, but I'm up. So you might say, well, if you wouldn't buy it, why wouldn't you sell it? It's a good point, I guess. Anyway, we've got a couple of things to do today on today's show. We have got, thank you, James. Thank you very much. We've got a couple of things to do. We've got a review for Nikunj. Nikunj, I see you in the chat. So, how are you? It's your review. Next, ChargePoint is the next review, and I think we'll do it on today's show. And we've also got a question here for Zed Hink as well, who has a question about margin. So I probably should make a video on margin as well. So margin and Nikunj ChargePoint. Now then. I have a request here. I've had a number of requests from business people that are working at the companies where I invest in, the contacts that I have, said they would like to watch me on LinkedIn. So today, we are doing something we've not done before. We did a test a couple of years ago, but I am currently on LinkedIn. So let's see. Let's just see if you react to this. It's a little test. That's all this is. I have been asked by a lot of people that support my channel and my business that they want to see me on LinkedIn. So I'm going to share this with you now, and let's have a look here. Let's see if any of you will pop in and just say hello. Right, this is my profile on LinkedIn. All right, so here we go. I'm going to give it to you now. This is me streaming the show on LinkedIn. People as I say, at the companies, Virgin Galactic and others who follow me would like to see me on LinkedIn. So here we are. We're on LinkedIn today. So let me give you my account. Should you wish to follow me, there is LinkedIn. I'll give it you 3 times. Maybe you might like to pop in. I've got 809 followers on LinkedIn. Maybe you'd like to drop in to say hello on LinkedIn. It might be beneficial. Building those relationships online with those people at the company. So this is very much to do with the people at the companies, making friends there. So let me give it to everybody. I will drop into my Kick audience. Here we go. I'll give you my LinkedIn. If you want to follow me on LinkedIn, the business side of it, it's the relationship side of it. Been requested to do it, so I've decided, okay, I'll do it. So there we go. There's LinkedIn. Let me go into Rumble and give it to my Rumblers as well. If you are in the companies, or you work for the companies and you like to engage with me on a business level, there is LinkedIn for Rumble. Let me go into Facebook and see if you want to follow me on LinkedIn. So let me drop it in there. Okay, there is LinkedIn. Go onto my X account, people that watch me on X, and you can also drop into LinkedIn if you want to. There is LinkedIn. Where else am I? I'm live on my website. I don't need it there, but I do need it in Twitch. There you go. There you go. So I think we've done in all locations. Let's go back to LinkedIn a moment and see. We had, where's my followers? It says here, 809 followers. So let's see if that goes up. Let me refresh it, see if it's just gone up. 809. Oh, look at that. Well, that was quick. Bloody hell. Just gone up 2 followers in 10 seconds. Okay, fine. That's what I was told. I was told that I should be on LinkedIn for the businesses that follow me. So 809. There you go. Oh, look at that. Well, that was quick. Let me just mute it again. Click to join live. How do I stop it from going? Wow, there's 6 people watching me already. Wow. Hell. What about that? How does it work? You refresh it. Okay, that's what you do. Full screen, okay. There we go. We've got a hi Martin, James Corcoran, HSBC, and Stephen Lewandowski. There you go. All right. Thank you guys. All right, I'll use it. I'll be on LinkedIn if it's regarded as important. I will absolutely happily oblige. All right, so there we go. Let me read some of the comments here. We've got hi everyone, Ramen, Zedhink, look in the breakfast bar, Mike. Let's have a look in the breakfast bar. I think I saw it earlier. Oh yes, the cookies. Yes, Mike has been making more cookies again today. Look at this, folks. If that doesn't make you feel hungry, nothing will. There's Mike making fresh cookies. Look at that. Love it. Very nice. That's Mike in the breakfast bar. Hi, Nakunj. Hi, Martin. You nailed Rivian. Thank you very much indeed. Just whether I want to take a profit on it now. That's the only thing. Evening all. That kick email comes through faster than the notification. Yeah, it's crazy, right? Evening, Martin and chat. Good evening to you. Hi, Nakunj. Good evening, all. Good evening, John. Good evening, everyone. Good afternoon, Martin. Did you say X tweet regarding the Next Generation Virgin Galactic membership? Yes, I did see it, and I've already applied. Good afternoon, says Mark. Yes, Next Generation membership. Yes, I did. I'm already on it, and very good one. Thank you very much for mentioning it. Now then, I had a friend request earlier from this person here. Now I did say to you, if you could come into the live chat and I'll verify. I don't accept friend requests from anyone that is not a YouTube member. I had this here, M. Huntera. I don't know who this is because I give you a nickname, so I don't know who this is. And I only accept friend requests. He was concerned that a fake Martyn Lucas was contacting him. Yes. Look, see? Martyn Lucas. I am Martyn Lucas. They always put a dot or an S or a T or whatever. Now, they're all banned from the Discord server. However, it's like someone getting hold of your number. They can still message you. They can't speak on the server for more than 5 minutes because I get rid of them. But if that is you, M. Huntera, come on in and let me know, and I will upgrade you to a YouTube member so I know it's you. Okay, James Corcoran. Hi, Martin. There we go. We've got a message here from LinkedIn. Look at that. Just come on the screen. James Corcoran is over on LinkedIn and just said hello. Yeah, I was requested by the people that work at the companies where I invest in, if I would go on LinkedIn. So James, welcome to the family here on YouTube. We aim to be the most honest, live, real YouTube channel on YouTube TV. We're live up to 10 hours a day. And we have 98% of our live viewers are members, the highest engagement rate of any channel on planet Earth. Members in 46 countries, and we go out in 14 languages. So it's quite a movement here. Welcome to you. Storm and Norman, evening, Martin. I agreed with you that about joining Robinhood, even with a free share. I agreed with you with what you said about joining Robinhood, even without a free share. Join through your link. I think it's the right thing to do. I think you've got much more to gain than holding out for a deal that they might not do for 6 months. They might do it on day one. But I think you're better off getting in and being part of the movement, to be perfectly honest. As I explained. Hey, Lucas Aids, Martin, did you see the space email? If so, what do you think? Yes, I've already looked at it and in the process of signing up for it. But I haven't had a look. I haven't done too much. James, that's me. James, oh, you're not a YouTube member. I'm sorry, I can't accept your friend request, James. It's because I have to we have to have Discord verified. So it's the rules of our show. James, I would love to accept your friend request. You're a loyal guest every day, but unfortunately, James, I can't do that. When you say that's me, do you mean M. Huntura? When you say that's me, James, it's me. I'm confused. This is James. Is this you? Do you mean this is you? This is why I have to verify. You can see how difficult it is for me. James is James on YouTube and M. Huntera on Discord. I've got no idea, and that's why I verify people. I don't let anybody. We don't have a free open plan. If we did, we'd have chaos. But as you can see, that's why I have to do all these things. But I don't know. I don't know if that's what he said. M. Huntera, is that you? Just let me know, and I will deal with that. I got the space email as well, wondering the same. Yes, awesome. I'm going to join too. Excellent. I bought something new that flies. Picture in your messages. Thank you, Bill. Bill, could you send me the picture that you sent me earlier of your Santa Claus pictures? There was one when you were full body with your arm out. That's the one I think I want to use. But for some reason, I seem to have mislaid it. I don't know why. So if you're able to send... Oh, hang on. Have I got it? No, I thought I had it. I don't. You've bought a little. What's this here? Bill's bought himself. What is that? What have you bought here, Bill? Look at what Bill just bought. Never going to believe this. Bill has just bought himself a little. What is that? A little eagle. Little. What are you going to do with that? What is that? Some sort of eagle? Flipping heck, Bill. What are you going to do with that? You just woke up and thought, I'm going to buy myself an eagle? I mean, fair enough. I mean, an African grey Congo. Okay. What are you going to do? What are you going to do with that? Bloody hell, Bill. Robinhood to the moon. Let's have a look at Robinhood right now. We've got a review to do in a minute. Yes, I don't like using the phrase "gone to the moon." I've always made a joke about it because people on YouTube without any education, stuff like that, like to use the word "go to the moon" like it's some real thing. And I never see any real investors use that phrase, because it doesn't really mean anything. So. Anyway, I know what you mean. I'd rather give it a number. It's me, James, from YouTube. Or M Huntera. I need to know if that's in reference to that. I'm not sure. LinkedIn is very reputable, professional resume and business or friendship platform. Phenomenal platform. Get exposed, but you sure don't need a brother everyone knows about you. Hey, Jay. You don't need another. Everyone knows about you. Yeah, I was asked by people that work at the company. They want to follow me on LinkedIn. So I thought, okay, fine. If that's what you want, then it's James from YouTube, your favorite. James Corcoran. Okay, now I'm understanding. Look, I'm seeing, look, this is James. There you go. There's James. Look, your favorite non-member. This is James. He's a HSB expat. Now I understand what's going on. There you go. So James is supporting me on my my LinkedIn mission. All right. There we go. Thank you very much indeed. Appreciate it. Okay. John Granfors, where can I find that email? If you go to virgingalactic.com website, investors, and sign up for all the newsletters and stuff like that, I get them for all the companies that I am invested in. So I get emails from everybody. It's not a secret thing or a special thing, or you're not in some special club. It's just anyone can do it. All right. Hi, Niels. I understand now, James. Here he is. We've got our first LinkedIn comments coming in today. There you go, LinkedIn. If you'd like to follow me in a business footing, this is where I'm going to make contacts from a business level. There is my LinkedIn. All right. I'm not sure it was in my inbox. Go and check your junk box, or go and do it again, or sign up again. African Grey Congo, says Bill. Hello, that's not an eagle. I don't know. Is that a new drone? It's a parrot. It's picking it up tomorrow. All right. Hi, Martin. I am M Huntera. Look at that. Fantastic. Now we're getting somewhere. Now then, Dimitar. Okay. So what I need to do, Dimitar, is you are a YouTube member. I need to upgrade you on Discord. So what I need you to do, Dimitar, is go back in the Discord, okay? Because we need to do this a certain way. Go into Discord, go to the welcome all, top left, open up. It's open for everyone. Welcome all. Go in here and I shall say, hi, Dimitar. There you go. Hi, Dimitar. Come into welcome all. And if you come in here, I will be able to upgrade your account, accept you as a friend, and so on and so forth. So if you've come in here, I can do that for you, okay? Might take 10 minutes to verify. You can message people straight away, but you can't always come into the server unless you verify your email. And that's the only people I accept, members who verified their emails. Okay? All right. Bill, I reckon you should get your parrot to call into the show. Yeah, that'd be good. Yes, it's me on LinkedIn. Yeah, I've got you now, James. Very nice indeed. Are you really a singer? Am I really a singer? I think so. I was voted by Elton John as the world piano man. This is my TV studio behind me. The TV studio is back there. All lights up on a Friday night. I do concerts for you. And this is, if you want to check me out, this is my music channel on YouTube. And you can see I've done tributes for Matthew Perry from Friends when he died. So Bobby Charlton, I did a tribute for him. Songs that were sent to Gaza and Israel. Heal the World, did the voice of Michael Jackson. This is me. Look, I'll just give you a little quick glimpse. I can't play the music for copyright reasons, but this is me doing Chris Rea for those involved in the war. So let me just play you a little bit. I can't play too much because of copyright on my music channel, on my this channel. Let me just get to where I start singing. You can decide for yourself. I do 14 voices in 7 different languages. I can't play too much music, I'm afraid. I have to watch it. Just a couple of seconds each time, otherwise I get flagged. Well, I'm standing by the river. That's just my voice of Chris Rea. I changed to opera and Michael Jackson and all sorts of things. This was a very emotional video I did here. Underneath the street light of joy unknown. There you go. I can't play anymore because of copyright. It'll get this channel flagged, so I don't want to do that. Okay, but yes, I am a singer. At least I hope so. Otherwise, I'm in trouble. Sometimes I should have read before I post. It's a great platform, though, Martyn. Also, Virgin Galactic host on Olympian. Quite often. What's Olympian? Wow, I use the Apple platform and Siri should understand me, as I was saying. Virgin Galactic spot on this platform quite often as well. AIJ, I'm not sure what you mean there. I wonder if that guy from yesterday started watching I'm a Celebrity yet. Very nice, Arborus Muchos. Thank you so much. Would you like to subscribe to my music channel? I'm trying to get to 10,000 subscribers so YouTube can turn on my charitable giving so I can do all my concerts for charity. There we go. There's my music channel. Now then, we've got M. Huntera, who's now in the chat. M. Huntera, now then, please confirm this is you. I forgot who it was now saying it. Whoever it was who says they are M. Huntera, just confirm now in the chat. I can't remember who it was now. So whoever that was, there we go. Dimitar, hi Martyn, I am Huntera. So Dimitar, you are a member, so what I can do now is the first thing I have to do is change your name, change your nickname. And I have to give you the same name as you are on YouTube. Otherwise, nobody will know who they're talking to, building relationships, okay? Dimitar, okay? So that's who you are. And I will also now give you a role of a YouTube member. As long as you are a YouTube member, you will keep this. It will fall off if you're not. Okay. And I will add you as a friend. You've got a minute to accept the friendship request. I will delete it after that. It's to protect you because you'll get other people pretend to be me. I'm the only Martyn Lucas. Everybody else is pretending to be me. So if you go and do that, I'll come back in a moment, see if you've done it. I'll only leave it there for that. Remove friend. There you go. You've already accepted. That was quick. I'm very impressed. You can now see all the members only channels down the outside here, share links and stuff like that. All right. You are a YouTube member now. Fantastic. All right. We're all up to date now. That's taking care of that. Now we've got a review to do. Plus, is Zed Hink still here? Kai Shan says, very nice. Thank you very much indeed. Go to his music channel and subscribe. Thank you, Mike. Hi, everyone. Francesco Santos. Nice haircut. Did you see it? Did you see my post? All right. Did you see my personal post earlier on my X account today? I shared something personal. I do from time to time. And yeah, I've been working so much in the studio that my hair got so long, 12-hour days and then hours in the evening researching. I looked in the mirror and thought, bloody hell, your hair's a right mess. So yes, I've had a close shave and I've had a haircut, and yeah, there's my there's me doing it. There's me doing it myself. There we go. With the help of Leah. Leah always does it, and then I do my eyebrows and my beard and everything else. But anyway, there you go. So there you go. There was that. There was that little personal moment there. Dimitar, me, yes, yes, sure. Been trimming off the top. Very good. I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one. I've been trimming off the top. You're dead right. Okay. Let me. We got Zed Hink wants margin, and we've also got a review. So, okay. Time to do that. So we're going to do a margin information, and we're going to do a review. Is Nikunj here? Nikunj, are you here? I'm about to make your video. Nikunj, are you here? We're going to do ChargePoint. Are you here? All right. Thanks, Martin. You're very welcome. Thank you, Martin. Nice to see you here. Nice to see you here. Nice. Right. Let me make sure I've answered everyone's questions on X, first of all. If you are a member, I'll reply to your questions. Thank you, Rastilian, for, as always, reposting. He's in competition with others to win the Fan of the Year. Right, we've got some new members I want to thank here. Paul Knowles, thank you for recently following me. Rajit K, thank you for your follow. We've just had another member here. Maruda Urij, I'm sorry I can't pronounce that name. And Matthew Kelly, another Matthew Kelly. We've got two. Oh, no, that's the same one. Matthew Kelly. You've been following me on YouTube. You now follow me on X. Lovely stuff. All right. Let me make sure that that's the repost. Have we got any comments to answer? Mark Saxby. Hi, Martin. Have you a lot on your plate at the moment with cutting your... You have a lot on your plate at the moment with cutting your hair, but wanted to bring your attention to the next generation astronaut membership that just dropped by Virgin Galactic. Can you possibly take a look before tonight's show, mate? I haven't got chance, but I will do, and I will report back on it. I've already thought of setting it up. Will do, and will report back to you. All right, Mark. Thanks for letting me know. Appreciate it. Thanks. Any more? Space to $20. Yes, but not this year. Yes, but not this year. Okay. What else have we got? The Fight Channel. Welcome, mate. Okay, good. What else have we got here? Think you should do what you mentioned in the video and meet up there so you can both tour the facility. It would be nice. I think what I'll be doing, though, is in the studio and streaming to all you guys. It would be nice. Zaxay is going to... Zaxay is going to Virgin Galactic Space Station, and hopefully we're going to have a live connection. I think I've answered everyone's questions. Thanks for the new follows. We've got John McCulloch and John Wick Plus, who is a chief trader, PhD. Very nice indeed. And also I think we've got Sergi Lee as well. There we go. I think I've covered all the questions and thanked all the new members. Right. That's taken care of that. Right. Okay, here we go. Stephen Lewandowski has just bought oil. It's time to buy oil. My Chevron, it's not low enough for me to buy more. I bought it lower, and I'm only buying it at the lowest price. The lowest price I bought oil at, let me share with you. If it was lower than I've ever bought before, I would lower it again. 142.85 Chevron, 142. Oh, it is. It is lower. It is lower than it's ever been before. 142.85. That's my lowest price. Stephen's buying oil, 142.85. 142. That is. Stephen, Stephen, are you buying oil? Just bought 1,147 shares of Matador at 54. Now I have 2,000 shares of Whoa oil. Okay, this is the lowest price then for 3 months. Let's have a look. It was lower today, 141. It did go lower. I missed it. 141. Let me just double check. Yeah, 142.85. Yes, it did go lower. 141. It went $1 lower. I should have bought it there this morning. Let's have a look. Okay. It's trending down. A month ago, it was 140.41. I'm only 6% out. The dividends themselves will pay for themselves. So, and I won't get them in this. Well, I'll get them in the next quarter. I can afford. If it goes lower, I will buy another $1,000. I'd buy another $1,000 worth, something like that. But it would need to go. It would need to go a bit. It needs to go down another $1. It's not quite there. Maybe this operates in the 24-hour stream, so I might find an opportunity tonight. So I'll keep my eye on Chevron. Thank you very much. Will I reconsider NEO? No, I won't reconsider NEO. Buy MTDR. I'm not going to diversify in oil. I thought about it. If I'm going to buy oil, I'm going to lower the average of what I've already got because I want to get out of it. So if I'm going to buy oil, if I'm going to spend $1,000 on oil, Chevron suits me. I like the dividend. I like the business. And I can make a significant difference in my margin, in my average price. My average price is 152. If I bought it now and I bought $1,000, I would bring it from 6.5% down to about 4.5% down. So I would improve my position. I don't want to buy it and hold it. I want to lower my average. So I would buy oil now. I would have bought oil this morning if I'd seen that. Thanks for letting me know again, Stephen. But I would buy oil, but I'm not that bothered. If I can get another $1 or $2 off, then I'll buy $1,000. So I'm going to wait and I'm going to watch it overnight. I'm not too bothered. I mean, I was down 50, 60%. I'm down 6 now by doing such transactions. So I'm going to be out of the money anyway by the spring, the summer. But if I can get a bit more, if I can get it down another $1 or $2, then I'll buy some more. I don't. It's only just under where my lowest price, only just by the smallest amount, and will get the most significant drop in my average if I get it lower. If I get it where I was before, it will bring it down, but it won't have as much impact as if I can get it down another $1. So I'm going to wait, but I'll keep my eye on it anyway. Okay. Right. Let's do this video then for Zed Hink. I want to see if Nikunj is here and Zed Hink is here. So Zed Hink, are you here? Are you here? And is Nikunj here as well? He's going to get ChargePoint. Are you here? There you go. If you've just tuned in and you've heard about I'm on LinkedIn now. I've been requested by the people that work at the companies where I invest in, the friends I've got on X. I've just added my account onto LinkedIn, so I'm streaming on LinkedIn as well. So if you want to follow me there, it's for my business connections, people that want to follow me for my investments. Anyway, R3A. I received a message from you with regard to your review. You said you didn't like the review. You wanted more information on it. Obviously, the review is my opinion, but you have said, I will give you a tip if you do this again. I can do that for you. I just wanted to let you know that I did receive the information. What the hell? Bill has just gifted 50 memberships. What on earth? Excuse me. Bill has, look at this. Oh, I can't welcome everybody in. That is just 50 people. That's going to take me like an hour. What the heck? 50 memberships. It's Christmas, everybody. All I'm going to do is let them... I don't even know what to say to that. We got 50 new members. Unbelievable. I don't even know where to start. We've got so many new members. Bill has just gifted 50 memberships. What can I say? If you're on YouTube right now and you are signed in and you are commenting and engaging, 50. Has anyone got any words for this? We like to celebrate, but I don't know. I can't possibly celebrate 50 memberships. I will spend the next 20 minutes calling out everybody's name. If you've just won a membership, congratulations. It was given to you by Bill. He's a war veteran from Canada. He said to me, Martyn, I am not investing in the stock market, but I am investing in you. I believe in what the channel is doing, and so I am speechless. Everyone has a present. I think, how many people are in the show right now? That must be, yeah, that's every single person. That's every single person. I've never seen anything like it. Jackson Vahu, how do I get a membership? Well, it chose 50 people that are registered and signed in to accept membership. If you've not, that must be every single person, because 98% of our live viewers are already members. So essentially, if you are not registered and not signed in, that's why you can't accept it. If you go into the chat, when you go into the chat, over here in the chat, it will say accept gift membership. When you first come in, you can select. When you first come in, it will say, do you accept memberships? If you've got it turned off, then you won't receive it. So for those of you that have not got membership, it's because you've got it turned off and it was not able to give it to you. Jackson Vahu, it's about 50 is more than everybody in the chat. So every single person will get one. There's not 50 people it can give it to. All right? So 98% of my live viewers are already members. So I've never seen anything like it. No one's ever done that. That is actually the highest super chat ever, because that's $150. That's our very highest super chat. There is higher, but that is the highest that we've ever had on the show. So somebody has every single person who is signed in, verified account, You're not a restricted account. You're not marked for children. You're over 18. You've turned on all the options, and then you will get a membership, because there isn't that many people in the stream who don't have membership. So wow, that's $150. That's the biggest tip we've ever had on the show. That's incredible. I'm like speechless. I'm just I'm going to make a review video here. How do I turn membership on, please? You have to have a verified account, not restricted for children. You have to, it's a fully verified account. And when you first come into YouTube, it says, do you accept membership gifting? If you've got it turned off, I don't know how you turn it on in your settings on your device, but anyway. Amazing. Can everybody please thank Bill? Bill is a retired war veteran who has just given every single person who doesn't have a membership a membership. That's incredible. I have never seen anything like it. That's my biggest ever tip. Wow. I need to renew my membership, Francesco Santos. Yeah, remember, you don't get all the perks if you win a membership. There's lots of things that you don't get. 150 gifted memberships if you delete the Tilray video now. That's good, Niels. I'll give you that one. Right. I'm going to wait for this to stop a moment, and then we're going to do, because there's no point doing it over the top. I've got a review to do. Yes, lovely. We've got people now thanking Bill. This is very nice. Absolutely wonderful. We've got a review and we've got a margin question to answer. I just can't do it while this is going on. I've got to wait for this to finish. This is pretty special. Santa Claus is in the house. Amazing. Next Era Energy. Look at this now. My highest level. Veto. I'm just 9% now out. This is good. I bought the bottom on Next Era Energy. Bill, I can't believe it. I can't thank you enough. I want you to send that picture. Have you sent that picture yet of Santa Claus? Oh, he's done it. He's done it. Yes, he's done it. Okay. Which is the one I want? It's that one. That's the one. Okay. Now then, I'm going to try and do this now on the show, because I think I think we should do this. This is Bill, by the way. This is the person that's sending all this love in. All right. This is Bill. He's a retired war veteran in Canada. Here he is right now. Look, and he's giving everybody membership that hasn't got one. All right. There's Bill. So what I said we would do is add Bill to the show. All right. So this is what I'm going to do. I can't believe this is happening. Save photo. Now then, I'm going to try and do this live on the show. See if I can do this on the show. Bill, thank you ever so much, mate. I don't know what to say. I really don't. So let's try and do this on the show. And you can watch how I do this, because we're just having a chilled out little party right now. This is a bit fun. Okay. It's a membership moment, right? Let me go into my pictures here. We've got all these members are going to keep coming up for a minute. Bill had bought everybody, every single person, a membership. It's never been done before. It's incredible. I've got no words for it. Just keeps on coming. There's 50. This might go on for another 5 minutes, folks. I can't do nothing to stop it, and I wouldn't want to stop it. It's a wonderful thing. Merry Christmas. Everybody, please thank Bill. Right. You get many perks and benefits. You can get reviews done. You name it. There's a lot of gifts there for you. Now then. I'm just getting this lined up. Right. Here we go. Now I'm going to hope I can do this. Let me just send this over here a minute. I don't know how this is going to work. We're going to see if we can do this. I think it deserves this, right? Well, it definitely deserves this. All right. Okay, we've got that up on the screen. Okay, here we go. Hopefully this will work. Got Bill's picture. I just hope it's high resolution for me able to work on this. Okay, it looks like it is. So I think I can do it. Right. Okay. I'm going to show you a before and after, and I want to see if everyone agrees it's a good idea. I hope this is high resolution enough. I think we can just about do it. Yeah, we can. Bear with me a couple of seconds as all these memberships come to an end. Okay. I'm going to just do the work on it. Here we go. And I think we can do it. Right. There shouldn't be many more to go, folks. Okay, here we go. I've done it. I've done the work on it. This, whoops-a-daisy. If you've just come on in, we're giving memberships away. Bill has just bought every single person a membership. There are 50. He's bought 50. So there's a heck of a lot. Right. Okay. I'm going to share this on the screen now with you. I've done the work on it. Okay. So you ready? This is what we promised we would do, because Bill has just been an absolute legend. The guy that's bought you all these memberships. This is our Santa Rally thumbnail. You've all been watching the show. This is our Santa Rally thumbnail. And if you look here, here is a Santa. Can you see our Santa here? This is not Bill. This is another Santa we have. Can you see here? All right, are you ready? I've done the work now. Bill, are you watching? This is going to be our new thumbnail. if everyone likes it. I'm going to run a poll. Here we go. This is Bill. Start a poll. He's our retired war veteran. Do you like the new thumbnail? Do you like the new thumbnail? Yes or no? Yes or no? Do you like the new thumbnail with Bill? You ready? Okay, this isn't Bill right now. I've just done it. Okay. Do you like the new thumbnail with Bill? Bill is the guy who's bought everyone a membership, right? Okay. This is the old Santa. He's gone. Can you see? He's gone. And I've got Bill. I've just edited it. And it looks like this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do you like the new bit? Do you like the new thumbnail? There you go. Start the poll. All right. This is the guy that's bought every single person a membership. Do you like the new Bill? The new thumbnail. Okay, I've replaced it. It wasn't Bill before. It was this Santa. And we've taken this Santa out. Boom. And I've edited it. And I've put in Bill. There he is. It's not quite finished. I'll do some more work later. But you get the idea. And when I zoom out, that's what it looks like. There is our new thumbnail for the Santa Rally. And we can leave that. What do you think of that? That is Bill, who's just bought everybody a membership. All right, let's go back to there a minute, and I'll finish that later. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Christmas presents in the mail, Martin. Thank you, Bill. Bill goes all in. He certainly does. Good man, Bill. Christmas, hang on. Where is the fireworks, Martin? We've been doing it for the last 10 minutes. There was so many. I couldn't do it. We had so many. We just did this instead. All right. Canada, I invest in the Canadian stock market called TAAT. Martin, they are voting in the House on EVs. James, thank you. Hope I get one. Tune a sub. Did you get one? I didn't get one. That's because you've not got gifting turned on. If you didn't get one, it's either because you've got an underage account, you're restricted, you've got it set for children, or you don't have gifting turned on. All right. Now this is someone
has become a member.
This is someone who has just bought a membership. You get all the extra perks. Okay. Anyway, I need to get through all this. Otherwise, we're just doing memberships. Should change around you, Bill. Bill bigger on the left. Nice one. Promote Bill's YouTube channel, Martin. Okay. I think that's a great idea. What a great idea. Right, everybody, if you won, and there's 50 of you who have just won membership, the very least you could do is subscribe to Bill's YouTube channel. Absolutely, what a great idea. Bill has got 453 subscribers. He wants to get to 1,000 so he can do live streaming, all right? Well, no, so he can be monetized. That's what I meant to say, all right? 453. So I'm going to give everybody Bill's YouTube channel in the chat. I think every single person who subscribed to him, who got a membership should at least subscribe to him. That'd be wonderful. He even pinches my videos. Look, the World Piano Man sung me happy birthday. He's always pinching my videos. I don't mind. I let him do it. Look, he's got loads of them. Look, happy birthday celebrations and all sorts. He's got all kinds of things. He's got Zach, his mate in Africa, all sorts. Anyway, I think you should all go and do that. I'm going to refresh that in a minute and see if it's gone up, okay? Stygian Martins. Okay, Stygian Martins, you are a full member. The people that won membership, they can't. There's a few things they can't do unless they renew it next month. But you, sir, can do everything. So Stygian Martins, what country are you from? I'm sorry, Nikunj and Zed Hink. I haven't got round to what I said I would do for you yet. We're a little bit busy today on the show, catching up with the gifts from Bill. So I apologise for not doing that. Stygian Martin, what country are you from? Let me know what country you are from, and see if we can find a flag for your country. Anyway, where are you from? I'm going now to do you know all of the perks and benefits? If you don't, let me know and I will tell you. You can have a review of a stock. You get a birthday celebrations, members only live chats, members only live streams. I'll reply to all your comments. You can have the newsletter. You can have the birthday card. You can have the birthday celebration. Loads and loads of things. R3A, Martin, please do a review on Gary token with Sensei. Yes, okay. R3A, you want that on the list? I shall do that for you. So R3A, you want Gary token with Sensei. Okay, that's now on the list. Excuse me, I've added that in the list. There was an update about Martin getting an email about Virgin Galactic to the Virgin Galactic employees on the show. Was there an update? Yes. It's what we're talking about is an email they've sent out to everybody. It's a new membership that you can get for Virgin Galactic astronauts. So if you've not received that email, I'm going to review it when I've checked my email on the show, but you can actually get it yourself if you go to the investor section of the website and subscribe to it. Talking birthdays, mine is tomorrow, Martin. Mark Saxby. I can't wait. Stygian Martins. Would everybody please welcome Stygian in? Here we go. Welcome, Stygian. Stijn. Okay, here we go. Everybody, please welcome Stygian, our new member, into the show today. I'm just trying to find out what country he's from. There you go. Welcome him in. Copy and paste. Hi, Martin. Glad to be here from Belgium. It's pronounced, Stan. Stan Martins. Okay, I'm familiar with all the perks. Thanks. Great. Belgium. Do we have Belgium? I think we do, don't we? Hang on. Do we? Hang on. Chile, USA, UK, Australia, Turkey, Italy, Ireland, Portugal, Uruguay, Canada, Uganda, Lebanon, Norway, South Africa. 1 minute to go. I'm watching the clock. Dom Rep, Mexico, Denmark, Mauritius, Czech Republic, Lithuania, Romania, Morocco, Costa Rica, Bosnia, Herzegovina, Croatia, Israel, Netherlands, Rwanda, Palestine, Iran, Jamaica, Taiwan, South Korea, Ecuador, France, Russia, Poland, Belgium. We have Belgium. I'm sorry about that. We already have Belgium. I was going to add, I thought it was right at the bottom of the list. We have Belgium. I was just about to do it. So it's Stan. No worries about ChargePoint. Okay. We're ringing the bell. Here we go. I will stay later and do some more videos for you guys because we've been spending the time with Bill and the memberships. So I'd still want to do that. Okay, let's ring the bell. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. The bell has now gone. You can sponsor the bell. $20. You can put your name on the bell and a link below to your favorite link, whatever that might be. Let me check now. What have we got? Virgin Galactic is 202. It's fallen back a bit from where it was earlier. It got as high as 212, 213, but that's still good. That's healthy. Still very much trending up. So we like that. Not a problem. Palantir, it's going all the way back down again. I'll be buying it soon. Gold, S&P, I'll be buying this soon as well. Amazon, I'll be buying Amazon soon as well. And Apple. NEE. Oh, look at NEE going up in the after hours. 9% to go. Next era energy. That's more like it. That's more like it. Very, very good indeed. Wow, that's better. End phase, that's 106. Perfectly okay to trim off there. Coca-Cola, J&J down today, but we're still up 1.16. Kenvue is going down with it. Right, let's check Bill's YouTube channel, shall we? He had 453. I asked everyone to please subscribe to him on his YouTube channel. He's just paid for your memberships as a gift, right? As Father Christmas. He had 453 subscribers. Let's refresh it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. At least 460, I hope. 457. 4 people did it. 4 people. Come on, guys. 50 people got a membership off Bill. 4 people did it, which is less than 10%, about 9% of you did it. What about the rest of you? Come on, help Bill out. He's a retired war veteran, and he just bought everybody memberships for Christmas. And I know he would love if everybody would, do that for him. All right, 4, 5, 7. Let me do it again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 5, 7. Well, I'm going to leave that there and check later. Please review Gary token if possible tomorrow. Okay, I will. I will get. That will go to the top of the list. But I need to speak to Sensei first. If it will go as high as it can go of when Sensei is available. So I will do that. Okay. Okay. I shall put it to the top, but it's when I can get Sensei. All right. I have to have Sensei for that. Okay. Thank you for the update. Much appreciated. I have also bought MTDR in the $50 range. Good luck with the trade. Good. Okay. I have to focus now. I want to do a video. I'm going to do it now, whatever happens. Is Zed Hink here? No, he's not. Okay. Is Nakunj here? Nakunj is. Well, I'm going to do this. Okay. I'm going to take my jacket off. Get serious a minute. Do another review. Time for a review. I promised it'd be done today, and a promise is a promise. Okay, so let's do it. Time for a review. Let's check Bill's YouTube channel. 457, 459. There you go. There you go, Bill. We got you. What was it? 7 or 8, I think it was. Bill. Sorry, it wasn't more than that. But 7 or 8. I hope that was of some help to you. Anyway, it's a very quiet show today, so there's not that many people in. But I'll do it again. Okay. Here we go. We're now doing ChargePoint review. This is for Nakunj. I'm taking this out. I'm putting it up the top. This is going to the top. Oh, you want the link to Bill's channel? Yeah. Okay. I can't do any more questions or anything like that for a few minutes. I have to focus now on a review. So you just asked for Bill's YouTube channel, so I'll give it you again. Here you go. There's Bill's YouTube channel. 461. There we go, Bill. We smashed it. Everyone's done it. There you go, Bill. Everyone's done it now. Everyone's done it. There you go. Because obviously a lot of our members have already done it before. They can't do it again. Doesn't work. Bill, I love you. There you go. There you go, Bill. You've done really well now. Excellent stuff. Right, here we go. ChargePoint. Okay, it's time for a review. CHPT ChargePoint. So this is a review. We're just bringing up just preparing a ChargePoint review. Okay. ChargePoint. Let's look at their website. Do they have a dividend? I doubt it. A new stock like this probably doesn't. It's a growth company. No, it doesn't. Okay. It's been around since 2007, so a back test is still relevant. $10,000 in VU, the S&P, 100%, and then CHPT, ChargePoint, and put to 100% in there. Analyze the two. That brings me down to here. Okay. Okay, we've got that. Let me check any of the values. Okay, that's all good. 1 month ago. Okay, we can cover that. All right, we're good. Here we go. So, line that up here. Come back to this screen here. Full review for my members. ChargePoint. I would imagine this will be quite a popular one. I want a Martyn Lucas action figure with the Kung Fu grip. What? Why a Kung Fu grip? I'm not a Kung Fu. When have I ever done anything? When have I ever done anything Kung Fu? Why would you want an action? I mean, an action figure singing or playing the piano, or sitting here going, "Good morning, good afternoon, good evening." But why a Kung Fu grip? I mean, I've never done. Have I ever done that? I mean, why would you want that? That's funny, John. GameStop reported earnings, missed EPS and revenue. Well, there's a surprise. Right. Okay. We've got everything we need. It's humorous. Hello, Kung Fu Piano Man. I don't get it. Maybe I'm missing the point. I don't know. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm missing the point. All right. Okay, here we go. I don't know. Time for another stock review. This time, ChargePoint, as requested by one of our members. In this video, we're going to take a deep dive into ChargePoint. We're going to show you the balance sheet. We're going to show you the back test against the S&P. We're going to look at the latest news. We're going to look at the website. We're also going to take a deep dive into the financials. We're going to see who's buying the stock, who's selling the stock, what the balance sheet is, the debt position. I'm going to give you a profitability score. I'm going to give you a solvency score. We're going to look at a sentiment score, and everything. My reviews are always make it every single review of every single stock onto AlphaSpread, the most advanced algorithmic software in the world. It's done on numbers. We can analyze a stock purely on numbers, not people's emotions and inflating the value of the stock, or they're sponsored by someone to say something's great. I use this to make my informed decisions, and this is why my portfolio is up, breaking all-time records. I'm beating Warren Buffett consistently. I'm beating the S&P consistently. I've gone from $5,000 to just about $67,000 live on the show without ever shorting a stock or whatever. So it happens live here on the show. I'm now going to do it for you. All members can request a full review. And if you are new here to the very first time, please consider subscribing and ringing the bell and thumbs up the video. If you share the video out, it makes a huge difference, and we learn about new stocks. It's completely unbiased. It's completely fair, open. No one pays me or sponsors me to do this. However, AlphaSpread love my reviews, and every single one of them makes it onto their website. Others like Bloomberg and Yahoo and Mad Money and Jim Cramer are cherry picked. Mine all go on there, every single one. Let's go into a review. We're going to start basic, and then we're going to get deep dive into it. So I don't apologize for the simplicity at the beginning, but as we go through, it will become more in depth as we go. That's the way I like to do it, because investing shouldn't be complicated. If the numbers make sense, you find a way to invest. At the end of the day, you're looking for a company that is great potential, undervalued, has a good balance sheet, and is proprietary and unique. And that's why you invest in it. I don't invest in the stock, I invest in the company. Let's go straight into it. Here we go. All right. ChargePoint. Let's assume that nobody knows what it is. I'm going to show you the overall line chart first of all, the very, very simple line chart. We all know it looks like a SPAC. I don't know, but it looks like a SPAC around the $10. And then it popped all the way up on the IPO, and then it all fell away. In fact, it IPO'd here, I beg your pardon. Yeah, it IPO'd here at the SPAC price, and it didn't move for ages, and then it popped up, and then off we went. Anyway, what is ChargePoint? It sounds obvious, but not everybody might know. ChargePoint operates as an electric vehicle charging network provider. Straight away, I'd want to know the leader is Tesla with its charging facilities. Have they got a relationship or something with Tesla? I would like to know that, and that's the first thing I'd be looking into before I bought stock in this. It designs, develops, and markets networked electric vehicle charging system infrastructure, and its cloud services enable consumers the ability to locate, reserve, and authenticate and transact electric vehicle charging. Okay. The firm provides an open platform providing real-time information about charging sessions and control, support, and management of the network charging systems. The network provides multi-web-based portals for charging system owners, fleet managers, drivers, and utilities. Okay, founded in 2007, based in California, 1,650 employees, CEO Richard Wilmer. Another thing I like to do, and it's why we're streaming today on LinkedIn, I invite the CEO and the CFO and others of the company to phone into my show. I've always got an open phone line. You can be live on the show. I'd love to hear from you. Before I invest in a stock, I like to get to know who the CEO is. Are they doing a good job? Where do they come from? What's their history? I'm buying the company, remember, not the stock price. I want to know that my company is being well managed and is going to do well in the future. Okay, initial requirement 100% on margin. Now, what does this mean? If you are buying the stock with margin, you are borrowing the money from the brokerage, it's regarded at the highest level of risk. 100% is the highest, 25% is the least for something like the S&P. So it's regarded as high risk, which means if you buy it on margin, you're more likely potentially going to get a margin call because they think it's a much more risky stock. Doesn't mean you are going to get a margin call, but it is you have to have more money to cover the loan, if you like. They're not making it easy for you. All right, that's basically what it means. Nothing to be scared of, but it does tell you it's a volatile stock if you use margin. Even if you don't, for that matter. Average volume, 20.9 million today's its average volume. At the end of the day, it's 3:15 in the afternoon. The bell's just gone. So it's about average today, not huge amounts of volume. We like stocks with volume. It presents opportunity because if you want to sell a stock and there's no volume, there's no one buying, the stock can drop and drop and drop and you still can't get out. If there's a lot of action, a lot of volatility, a lot of liquidity, then you can get in and out of the stock at the price you are at the time, whereas if there's no volume and it's very low, you might have to, wait around for the stock to drop even further before anyone is willing to buy it. Remember, every time you sell a stock, it's because somebody else is prepared to pay something for it. If no one's prepared to pay what you're trying to sell it for, it won't sell. And if there's no there's no volume and liquidity, you can go, well, I want to sell my stock, but no one's buying it. So you have to lower the price. That's how it works. No dividend yield, of course. It's a growth stock. Low today is 199. The 52-week low is 179. Price to earnings ratio, the company's losing money. It more than likely would be a new company like this. It's got a capital expenditure. It's losing money. That doesn't mean to say it's a bad thing. It just means it's investing in its infrastructure. It's not making much profit. We don't know if it's going to be a good business yet. It's not a good business until it makes any money at the end of the day. However, the price earnings ratio is negative 1.89. What you need to do is compare that to other charging infrastructures. I will give you the competition in a minute. You can go and have a little look at it, and you can compare it, and you can decide whether it's a good value. The price you're paying to the earnings of the, ratio, what you're going to earn for the stock. It's a small company, relatively, 738.1 million. Market cap. Remember, the market cap isn't the value of the stock. It's purely how much the shares outstanding are worth, what people are prepared to pay for the stock. In other words, a can of Coke is worth $1, right? You can find it every day for $1. Wherever you go, a can of Coke is $1. Everybody could want to buy that one can of Coke today and be prepared to pay $10 a can of Coke. Now my can of Coke is worth $10 because everybody's prepared to pay $10. Doesn't mean the can of Coke is worth $10. And tomorrow there's a new batch of Coke arriving and it's going to be flooded on the market. And now everybody wants to pay $1 again. So I'm stuck holding the bag. This is purely the value of the shares outstanding. It's not the value of the company. We're going to come on to that later in the video. All right, okay, let's move on down. And Morningstar. I don't use Morningstar. I don't like it. It's very heavily influenced. I don't use this. I've got much better ways of valuing the stock in a moment, but we'll come on to that in a second. They say it's a buy of 37% and a hold of 58%. Only 4% of the analysts of 24 ratings are suggesting a sell. Excuse me. The bulls, well, of course, the bulls is the optimistic investors. They believe the stock is going to go up. The ChargePoint provides investors leverage to the expected long-term growth of EV adoption. The bears, they're negative on the stock, are saying ChargePoint's business is expected to remain largely hardware orientated over time. Okay, this was done on November the 17th, so it's relatively up to date. We're not going to go into any more detail on that because I have much more detailed analysis coming up. Okay, as you can see here, they say that fair value is 250. We'll do our own research in a minute and run it through much more sophisticated, unbiased software. They're saying it's worth 250. So right now they're suggesting that it's undervalued because today's price is $2. As I speak to you now, it is. So they're saying it's undervalued. Economic moat, none. The economic moat is to do with the margins. We'll come on to the margins in a minute. If the company has a big margin, big profits, and they can, percentage-wise, that is, not amount of, but percentage-wise, a margin on when they're selling something for their services or goods or services. If they've got a wide margin or a decent margin, they can sell less and still do well, which is exactly why Enphase Energy is doing so well. It can afford not to cut prices. They've got a nice wide margin. The economic moat here is none whatsoever. Again, simplistic terms, but we'll look at it in more detail in a moment. Uncertainty, extreme. Well, it's uncertainty. It sounds very dramatic, and it's intended to be, but it's a new company not making any money, so of course uncertainty is extreme. It's not building up cash, or it's not a profitable business right now. Stewardship, they would say, is standard. You can't really do much with a new company. It hasn't proved itself yet. Earnings is going sideways. It's beating expectations 50% of the time, and then it's missing expectations. But remember, the analysts at Wall Street set the expectations. They're rubbish at it. They cannot estimate at all for toffee. In fact, people who work at Wall Street are traders. They're not investors. They're looking at today's price, what we know, because they just want to look at the numbers today and go, okay, what do we know? What we doing? We're in and out in 10 seconds. Okay. Whereas somebody with a much more open mind is seeing where the company is going, and not on about gambling and just guessing, but they like to just see what's right in front of them. They can't look down the road. So the analysts estimate where they think the stock's going on earnings. It's based upon what they did last time. It's like chart readers predict the future by saying where it went last time. That isn't enough for me to want to invest a stock just looking at where it was last time, to be quite honest. That's pretty lame, in my opinion. It's just guessing. But there you go. It plays an important part. However, it's not enough. You need to do more research than just that. And it missed massively on the last earnings, and we'll wait to see what it does on the next. Hence, the price is down. Let's see who buys this stock. Whoever buys this stock, it will tell you of the volatility of the stock. What we don't want to see is what we're looking at. Lucid. We don't want to see Mullen. We don't want to see Neo. Why do I say that? Because that type of investor is very aggressive. That kind of investor is very manipulative. I speak to the Lucid and the Neo and the Mullen gamblers. I don't call them investors at all because they make up stories. They try to manipulate me, offering me all sorts of money to say all sorts of rubbish, which I won't do. So because of that, I won't touch their stock. The Lucid car is fantastic, probably the best EV in the world, but it's being run by a bank robber, Peter Rawlinson, who takes $500 million in wages when the company lose $500,000 every time they sell a car. I don't know how he gets away with it, but he does. But that's the sort of person that buys this stock, which means it's going to be pumped, dumped. It means it's going to be shorted. It's all sorts of problems which you might not like. If there was J&J, Coca-Cola in here, I'd go, oh, okay, the right sort of people are buying it. They're not. I don't know anything about EVgo. I haven't done a review on Blink charging. Oh, yes, I have. Beg your pardon. I have done a review. I just don't remember what my review said. It was a few weeks ago. Don't like this. Don't like this. Plug power. Plug. I invest in Plug. I want to be absolutely clear, though, that I do invest in Plug. And I've said time and time again, I bought it, but I've not continued to buy it. Even though I'm down again at the moment, I could buy it again. I've got the funds to do it. I'm not, because it is a potential Forex. However, it is risky. People don't like the CEO. It's very volatile. Plug fires up, Plug fires down. The stock does get a lot of negativity around it. So again, it doesn't matter how good the company is. Unlike Mullen, which is a load of rubbish, it's built to be rubbish. Dave Mitchery has done it on countless occasions to many companies. It's a load of rubbish. Plug is a good business. It's just got a lot of debt recently. A lot of that's to do with the fact that we had the hydrogen shortages. But that's been resolved. The stock was driven down. Again, Wall Street don't look at what's coming. They look at where they are right now. So Plug's okay, but it is volatile. But anyway, just to give you an indication of what's in the stock. Okay, now before we go into the numbers, because we're going to go into the numbers in a few moments in great detail, to establish whether we should buy the stock or not, we're going to look a bit more on their website. I like their website because it gives me an indication of the flavor of how well the company is put together and what it's doing. Let's get more of an understanding about what the company is. This is their website: comprehensive charging for home, hospitality, and multifamily. Let's have a little look. Hundreds of thousands of places to charge. One account to access them in North America and Europe. Let me make that a bit bigger so you can see there. We're leading the charge. Actually, we started it. You'd think after creating the world's largest and most open EV charging network, we'd be satisfied. But you'd be wrong. The way we see it, there is still much more we can do together. Join us in getting all people and goods moving on electricity. I would like to do some extra research here, and if anyone from the company is watching, and they do, this is why I got invited onto LinkedIn today, I'd like you to reach out, respond to my review. I'd like to interview on the show. I'd like to discuss with you, give you the opportunity to promote your business. I'm here to help promote, but mostly I'm here to bring the news, the facts to my viewers. And if it's a good company, we want to know about it. If it's rubbish, we also want to know about it. Okay, we do it all. We make offering EV charging easy for any business. Sure, we provide full stack solutions of hardware, software, services, and support, but that's not all. Fuel your business by plugging into powerful charging software and cloud platform with your existing stations of the charging hardware of your choice. Qualified retailers can even take advantage of the EV's revolution without the upfront cost by becoming a site host. When everything works together, EV charging is better for everyone. Okay. I'm going to go on to the the numbers in a minute, but one final thing, this was just done a couple of days ago, so it's latest news. Why ChargePoint stock tumbled 27% in November? Yeah, I'd like to know that as well. Key points. ChargePoint said third quarter revenue would be much lower than expected. That's kind of typical of the EV and the solar business right now. Downturn because of the interest rates. All that is coming to an end, so I've got no issue with buying EVs or solar because of that, because I know that's going to improve. So okay, it also replaced its CEO and its CFO has left the company. Never good when the chief executive officer and chief financial officer leave. We've covered all the earnings for all the stocks we are invested in because it presents an unknown. The markets are very much about stability and what they know. And we don't know what a new CEO might do or a new CFO. Okay. The company was already struggling and deteriorating macro conditions and competition from Tesla's NACS. Okay, now that's what I said straight off the bat before I looked at that. Tesla has got such dominance in the charging market. I would like to find out, and I don't know exactly how that relates to ChargePoint. I would like to know that so I can reach out to Tesla and ChargePoint to perhaps comment on that and add that to my review. Maybe I can do a follow-up. Anyway, let's just read some of this news before we go into the numbers and then the back test. Shares of the EV charging specialist dove on a guidance cut. Okay, they've cut guidance. That always sends the stock down. Shares of electric vehicle EV charging network operator ChargePoint took a dive last month after the company reported disappointing third quarter preliminary results, named a new CEO, and said that its CFO was stepping down. The news added to the perception that ChargePoint is in disarray, as a number of car makers have developed North America's American charging standard NACS this year, focusing the company to adapt its chargers. As a result of the preliminary update and executive changes, the stock finished the month down 27%, according to data from S&P Global Market Intelligence. Now remember, very important point to know this, if you've ever studied Tesla and you've ever studied the earnings. I've never sort of really talked about this before, this particular fact, but the size of Tesla's charging business, just charging business, not EVs, not robotaxis, not solar, not Dojo, not Optimus, none of that, just their charging network would make it onto the Fortune 500. So just understand the scale and the size of Tesla's charging infrastructure. It would be a large, successful business all by itself without all the other things. So again, it's a huge dominant force. I don't know how it, we just mentioned a little briefly there in that note, but I don't know how anyone else can compete, if I'm honest, with Tesla's charging. I'm not going to go into any more of this. There is more information here, but I do want to go on to the news. Otherwise, this will be a too long. The numbers. This will be this review will be too long. So again, you've got all the links here. This was. I will leave the links below in the description of the video, and you can pick up more of this. Let's go over now to the most important part, the numbers. The numbers tell you everything. At the end of the day, as you know, I'm not passionate or emotional about stock. I'm passionate and emotional about my audience. I care about my audience, knowing that I bring you the most honest, real information. That is what's important to me, not nothing else. So let's look at the numbers. Numbers will tell us everything we need to know. Okay. Intrinsic value. And I will give you a warning if there is one, because just because something is undervalued or overvalued doesn't mean it is a buy or a sell based upon that alone. There's much more you need to do. At a best case scenario, and we're not in a best case scenario right now, interest rates are high, macro conditions are not good. It's undervalued by 58%. Okay. So it's undervalued 58% in a best case scenario. We're more in a base case scenario though. However, undervalued by 24%. That's good. On paper so far, looking at the unbiased numbers, running the balance sheet, the profit, the loss, the debt, we are running at an undervaluation of where the price is today. Okay, good. For a growth stock like this, I'm prepared to pay 25% over valuation if it's a great company and people are overbuying it, like Tesla, because the stock will grow into the price potentially. But this is better than that. This is undervalued. What about the worst case scenario? Well, worst case scenario, it's actually overvalued by 100%. It's not worth anything at all. In fact, it's the very opposite. It's negative $2. It's actually going bust. In other words, now I don't know. We haven't looked at the balance sheet yet, but that wouldn't be good at all, would it? Anyway, let's have a little look. There's no warnings here, so it doesn't appear to have a valuation trap. Sometimes it can appear on the base case to be undervalued, and in fact, when we look at it, it's not actually that good. It doesn't have a warning, so we're okay. So far, we're okay. All right? Okay. Let's look at this. Now, we've got a new service here on our system. Remember, this is the most advanced algorithmic software available. This will pick up what is said on the earnings and condense it to a report that we can use, and it brings it up here, some of the key facts. ChargePoint saw a 77% year-on-year revenue growth in Europe, contributing 21% of its total revenue, while North America accounted for 79%, despite a non-GAAP gross margin of only 3% in Q2 due to a $28 million impairment. The company remains optimistic about demand. Q3 revenue is expected to rise to 150 to 165 million, a 26% increase year on year. Annual revenue guidance is set at 605 to 630 million, making a 32% growth. The company plans gross margin recovery to 22 to 25% in Q3 and aims to reduce operating expenses to 79 to 84 million in the following quarters. Okay. Looking at the financials, the revenue is going up. The most recent figure, we can give it here, June 30th, 23. We have 559 million. Things were moving up. Then we've got things estimated to continue to grow. The last earnings was up 8%. The revenue was up 559 million, which is an 8% increase on the previous range. 336 million operating expenditure. They've been spending money. They now seem to be spending less. So that's looking favorable. Net income is expected to improve. 367.9 million is the net income negative. Operating cash flow, running out of money. Operating cash flow has been going down and getting worse. Capital expenditure, it looks like now they're trimming off, starting to spend a bit less. Okay. Anyway, let's look at the balance sheet. Now, what we don't want to see is more liabilities than assets. We certainly don't want to see too much long-term debt. But again, we've said before, we've got long-term debt and they can manage it with the rates expected to come down. That can be a catalyst to propel the stock if it's down because of excessive debt. They might be able to, if they've got good margins, to be able to reduce the debt. 1 billion is its assets. Nearly 80% is liabilities. That's about as worse you want to be. Any worse than that, then we're in trouble. That's whatever. But long-term debt is nearly a third of that. 3.6, over a third of that. Long-term debt is 296 million out of 793. Now, having liabilities is fine if it's accounts payable, accrued liabilities, whatever, capital expenditure, whatever, reinvesting. But if it's debt, then we're at a historic high right now. Debt is expensive. How long has it been long-term debt? That's not good. And in fact, we've got 37% long-term debt. So that's not particularly good. It's got a large amount of debt compared to its assets. So the balance sheet isn't too great. We've seen a lot worse, but it's not too great. Efficiency of the company. Now, the efficiency of the company is very, very important, because the efficiency gives us the moat, gives us the margin. They can sell less because they sell for high. In other words, which is why I like Enphase Energy, for example, in solar. It's got a much better margin than take Solar Edge, for example. So it can sell less, doesn't need to reduce prices. It can crush the competition, so it has a wide moat. The margin was 18 or 22%, and it has been coming down. That's not what we want to see. We want to see the company improving on margins. Operating margin has improved slightly. Net margin has improved as well from negative 74. Now, sorry, I beg your pardon, negative 187. Oh, beg your pardon, I'm off the screen. Negative 187. Now moving up to negative 74. So that's improving. Okay. Let's look at the fundamental scores. Obviously, no doubt about that. No surprise here that the profitability of this company isn't that great. Now, it doesn't matter. A company can set up and not be profitable. When I set up my show for a year and a half, I'm sitting here working, earning no money. So my profitability score would have been 0, making no money at all. However, their exceptional revenue growth forecast is good. Their return on equity is increasing. Their ROIC is increasing, and exceptional 1-year growth. All that's good. We've seen a lot worse. It's a new company, but 29 isn't too healthy right now. However, what is important is the solvency score. Solvency will tell us if the company is likely to go bust. Well, 37 out of 100. It's amber. It's not red. It's not green. We've seen worse. We've seen a lot better. Positive net debt. That's what I said. Too much debt. Too much debt. The balance sheet was very weighted in debt. I don't like buying companies with a lot of debt. However, it's okay to borrow money, but they're not funded very well, which means they're going to want to dilute potentially. And the stock is $2. It's already extremely low. It's a penny stock. Anything under $5 is a penny stock. If it goes under $1, it's going to have to reverse split to stay on the exchange, and it might need to do a raise and dilute the stock to get capital to continue operations. 37 isn't the end of the world, but how can it manage its earnings over the next quarter, its debt over the next quarter or two, remains to be seen. So, Wall Street. Let's have a look. Wall Street aren't very good at valuing this type of company at all. I think they're going to be all over the place. They're saying a 744% upside. That sounds a bit excessive to me, but it depends on if we've got a short squeeze imminent. We'll have a look at that in a minute. And inside trading. That sounds very high to me. At the average, it's 198% upside. Worst case scenario, 4% downside. So those numbers, I could go, well, that sounds pretty good. I could buy it for that, but I don't like the debt, and I'm not sure about the penetration of the business with Tesla as the competition. The margins aren't very high again, but I'd need to compare. Now, competitive landscape. This is where I'll give you the link for this in a minute. You can go and compare this stock to others in the same sector and see what their margins, their balance sheets are, because if their margins are greater and their balance sheet and their cash balance and their debt position is better, then they can crush ChargePoint potentially. So that gives you an indication. Then you can also check the PE ratio and decide perhaps that there are other businesses in the same sector that are more likely to succeed. So I'll give you the link for this for all these here in a minute. Okay, now then, inside trading. Who's buying and selling on the inside? ChargePoint have sold more shares than they have bought in the last 12 months. They have sold more shares than they have bought. Now, we have to understand that. It doesn't necessarily mean it's bad because we've got selling of shares. It depends on the percentage. What's the percentage of being sold? If it's a small position and that the CEO or the CFO or whoever's selling it, it's done for tax purposes regularly. That's not an issue at all. Perfectly healthy. However, if it's being sold for bad news or extreme, again, you got to take all the news into consideration, not just like, someone selling, so I'm going to get out. I mean, that's not how it works. Let's look at the most recent. The last transaction was made on September the 21st. So there hasn't been any action since September. That's relatively positive. And that was the general counsel and secretary who sold 23.1 thousand worth of ChargePoint shares. That's not a huge amount with the shares that are outstanding, is it? So that's not of great concern. But we have had some buy-ins as well. We've seen September the 13th, September the 20th, 10 million value and 29 million of value as well. So, we've seen some decent buy-ins as well. Anyway, there's nothing too scary there, I don't think. Anyway, let's move on. This is where it gets a little bit interesting. Percentage of shares shorted. The company has 18.91% of shorts. No surprise here. The debt position, the insides trading, nothing excessive though. I don't like for the debt. I don't like how low the price has gone. It's heavily shorted. Now we need to be sure about what this means. Anything over 20 is regarded as excessive. Excessive means if we have volume, we're likely to get a short squeeze. Above 20, we're just below 20. But remember, Roaring Kitty situation, GameStop was 100% when GameStop exploded. You're not going to you get some liquidations, you get some shorters give up and have to buy in the stock, but not a whole all-out short squeeze of an explosive price. Not at this level. And certainly with the amount of volume that we've looked at, there's not enough volume either. But getting above 20, like we looked at stock earlier, I think it was the Fame stock, whatever, House of Fame, whatever it was, Hall of Fame. There you had 32%. So with some volume, they can short squeeze. Here, not necessarily. What it means, though, if you've got this amount of shorting, it means there's a lot of negativity around the stock. The stock can continually come down. It's got negative pressure. It's constantly being driven down. So that's not good. Okay. ChargePoint news. We've got something here from a couple of months ago, or 1 month ago. So that's quite useful. A month ago, let me have a quick look at it. Let's have a quick listen in here.
ChargePoint, a leading provider of EV charging solutions, is introducing North American charging standard connector support for AC and DC charging.
I'm not going to play this because there is music here and it will create a copyright situation. So let me go to Yahoo's position and have a listen here. It's the same time period.
The company projected a sharp rise in revenue by 2027. The company expecting revenue to rise to roughly $6 billion. I find this story pretty fascinating because typically, Josh, the market is very short-term focused. Plug Power's short-term forecast was not great.
I will edit this out in a moment when I put this video out. We don't want to plug point, but this is only a couple of minutes long. Let me get to ChargePoint.
It actually is at the lower end, but the market seems to be looking longer term, which is a bit unusual.
Yeah, so closer to the here and now, they expect 1.2 billion in 2023. You're right, the street was closer to 1.28 billion.
Let me fast forward this, and then I will edit this down in a moment.
For those who are not familiar with Plug Power.
And ChargePoint, that one's taking a different course. This one is sliding in today's trading session. The move to the downside coming after the company said it's raising $232 million via stock sales. ChargePoint noting the move aims to support its path to profitability in 2024. So reading through the reports here, Julie, what analysts are noting is that its amendment to the $300 million in convertible notes issued in April 2022, that is overshadowing that $232 million equity raise this quarter. So RBC, for example, saying the equity raise is going to provide additional comfort that the company has the cash liquidity to reach this cash flow break-even target by the end of next year. But their point to their clients is the amendment in convertible notes is actually an offset, and that stock, by the way, down about 60% so far in 2023.
Right, it's pretty interesting here. So basically what they're doing is, on those convertible notes, they're giving themselves more time, but they're paying higher interest, which seems to indicate relatively low demand, right? So now the modification, the amendment to those convertible notes is that the notes were due in 2027, and we're paying 3.5% to 5%, over 5%. Now the spread is 7 to 8.5% due in 2028. So basically, it's getting more expensive for this company to borrow that money. Effectively, is what's going on amidst tightening financial conditions.
And investors not happy.
No, definitely not. And then finally, we're looking at Amgen.
Okay, so that gives you a sentiment of the stock. I'll edit that down when I make the video later. So let's move now on to sentiment, and then we'll look at the comparison to the S&P. If we look at sentiment of the stock, this is where we discover all the negative, positive news on a company, bring it together to create this sort of pie chart. Over the last 90 days, you can see we have 33% negative news, 36% positive. How has that improved? Well, it's more negative. 31 more neutral news, but less positive news. Last 7 days, less again positive news, less again negative, but neutral news. So this isn't telling us a great deal. It's not saying everything's bad or everything's great. It's very neutral. So we're not going to get anything here, and even more if we go today, neutral news. So no worsening, but also nothing to celebrate either. All right, now then, if you're going to invest, you've got to know that there are options. You know, what am I going to do with my money? So far, I wouldn't buy this. I'm not looking for cheap. I'm looking for undervalue. I don't necessarily think it's undervalued. I think the debt is a little bit heavy now. What we heard about the convertible notes, their cost of borrowing is more expensive. The competition, I think Tesla, I need to know more about that, how it integrates with Tesla. But anyway, so far it's not a buy from me, even though some things look inviting. On balance, there are better things. So for example, if we look at the S&P, if in 2020, and again, it's not over a long period of time, obviously, if you put $10,000 in the S&P, you would now have $15,000 with hardly any risk, stress, or drama. You'd have made some decent money. However, if you put $10,000 into ChargePoint, as you can see here, you'd be down to, you lost 80% of your money, $1,800. So as you can see, ChargePoint is in the red, the S&P is in blue. Now what we can see here in 2020, we can see the stock rallied. That's a warning sign for me. Let me tell you why. Any stock that did well during COVID, when we had the lockdown, March 2020, right, which was about here, all right, that exploded like Peloton, Carvana. Most of those have gone down the toilet since because they had no business going up. People had stimulus checks. People had free money. The world was very different. It was upside down. No one knew what was going on. And people were buying all kinds of things. They were buying Peloton, they were buying Zoom because everybody was at home, and certain stocks got, Tesla went crazy. Obviously, ChargePoint went crazy because it's like, let's buy the EV generation. We've all got this free money. Everyone's on Robinhood. Everyone's buying GameStop and all that kind of stuff. So we had this massive pump, and then people think, well, now it's down. It looks cheap. What if COVID hadn't have happened? What if COVID hadn't have happened and we didn't have all those macro conditions? We would be maybe going along here and you wouldn't regard it as cheap anymore. You would just go, it's a steady decline. But because you saw this, it's like, hang on a minute, this is great. Maybe it can go there again. Well, the market doesn't work that way. So there's too many things here which are suggesting to me it's not a buy for me. So there's my review. ChargePoint. Would I buy ChargePoint? No, I wouldn't buy ChargePoint. I think the best charging network you can own is Tesla. However, if ChargePoint is listening to me and they would like to put their point about how they can work with Tesla or compete with Tesla or whatever that might be, I'd like to hear, and I might change my mind. But right now, if I'm going to buy a charging network, I might as well buy Tesla because it comes with everything else bundled in for free, if you like. So the balance sheet doesn't look too good. The debt position doesn't look too good. The negative sentiment, nothing really positive. And COVID gave it a push, as did Tesla, by the way. Let's be fair. A lot of companies that are doing well today got a bounce. But there you go. There's my thoughts on ChargePoint. That was done for one of our members, Nikunj. I hope you like it. I will edit this down and put it out as a video, which will premiere tomorrow. Click above my head for the Alpha Spread software and below in the description. If you are one of my members, you can get the software for free. You can get a premium service, which you pay for, which will give you, which will basically, the discount that you get by being one of my members makes my membership free. So that's really good, right? And no one gives that deal. That's the best deal that anyone gives. I insist on that. If anyone partners with me, they don't pay me. I don't get paid to do the reviews. I don't get paid to promote Alpha Spread. I'm just giving it to you because I know it's the best software and I'm giving you the best information. All right? And you can get the best deal as a member of mine. Over here, I'll put the full list of my Alpha Spread reviews. I've reviewed about 35, 40 stocks right now, and I'll continue to do so if my members request. So there we go. There's my thoughts on ChargePoint. It's not a buy for me. Let me know in the comments below. I will reply to everyone's comments and thoughts. I'd like to find out what you think about ChargePoint. Until then, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. All right. Nikunj. Is Nikunj still here? That was done for him. Nikunj, are you here? Your video will be out tomorrow when it comes out. Please share it, like, comment. If you do a super thanks under the video, if you want to, you can. And if YouTube gets people liking and doing super thanks, that means they will start to suggest the video. And maybe you want the video to go out to more people. I don't know. All right. Okay. Thanks for the review. I agree. There you go. There you go. I often wonder when I do a review. I often think it's because someone is really pro on a stock. They really love it. And if I say it's not good, they might go, oh, I wanted you to do a commercial for my favorite stock. Well, obviously that wasn't a commercial, because a commercial would have been, it's great, everybody buy it, we're all going to get rich. So I often wonder when I do a review, are you happy? Somebody the other day wasn't happy with my Disney review because I wasn't very complimentary to the business with Bob Iger. And he was upset with me and said it was very biased. I don't think it was biased. I just think the news wasn't great. And it is what it is. I'm not going to say it isn't just because you like it, no matter how much money you offer me. Okay, there we go. Now let me wrap up this. Is Zed Hink here? I said I would do something for Zed Hink as well. No, he's not, so I don't need to do that. Okay, let me go back to my main portfolio. We're slightly red, only slightly. Just off 64. We had an all-time record today, and we've dropped off a little bit. I'm not worried about that. We are red though, so we need to turn the studio red. If you want to buy DSNY, just buy Apple. They will own DSNY. Do you mean Disney? Disney is DIS. Do you mean Disney? If you want to buy Disney, just buy Apple. They will soon. Hey, what's this? The greatest YouTube channel in the world, Martyn. Oh, I got a wonderful super chat. Thank you very much for your support. I really, really appreciate that. All right. Okay, let's wrap up the show. Let's wrap up the show. I'm a little bit tired now. Don't mind telling you. So we've started a new service here today. I was asked if I could be on LinkedIn by my businesses that I invest in. So if you want to join me on LinkedIn, here is, oops, hang on a minute. Let me bring this up a minute. Just thought of something. If you want to join me on LinkedIn, I just started doing that today. I did it before in the past, but I thought I would do it again because I was asked to do it. 812 followers. Yeah. Started with 809 a few minutes ago. Got 812 now. Very nice. Thank you very much indeed. If you want to be part of that, then you can. Let me thank all my viewers today on Kick. We are now up to 11 followers. We just started that a few days ago. Rumble, still got an audience watching me there. Thank you ever so much indeed for joining me on Rumble. Thank you. Let's have a quick look in Facebook.
Greatest YouTube channel in the world, Martyn. Thanks.
How wonderful is that? I appreciate that. The money I'm getting now from super chats and memberships is going into maintenance on the studio. We've been going now for nearly coming up to 3 years soon, and there's some maintenance now I need to do on the studio. So I'd love it to be going into my portfolio and living on it. Unfortunately, it's going into maintenance now. Studio needs some things repaired, updated, and so on and so forth. So thank you very much for that. Have we got any questions on X today? Oh, we do. Let's have a look. More likes. New like here coming in from Mark Saxby and Sanol Kara. Thank you for your likes. Some more likes here. Some new ones from Matthew Kelly and Oliver Garau. Thank you. Oliver Garau, please, Sir Branson, don't abandon us after investing for 20. How come you not see that? Oh, there you go. Yes, you can. For 20 years. Thanks. Whoops-a-daisy. Thanks for your comment. I will put this to him. Okay, there we go. More followers here. I've got a new one here. This is Ahmad. Sorry, I can't pronounce it any better than that. I apologize. Michael Horgan. We've got Sensei in the chat. Phone lines are open. If anybody wants to call in, you can. Michael Horgan has just reposted. What have we got here? Michael Horgan just reposted 2 of my posts. Thank you very much indeed. Let's have a look. That's that. Stock Twits. Anything new there? Here we go. Would you like to see the trolls? There you go. Here's one. Let's make him famous. Picard's Ready Room, PRRX. Martyn Lucas, loser. There you go. And I always like to reply. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I don't feel a loser, but you know best. There you go. Fair enough. This person thinks I'm a loser. That's perfectly fine. And I'm even bullish on it. I'm bullish on the fact that I'm a loser. There you go. You're very welcome. I did it. I answered him on a live show. I wonder what he was replying loser to. Just a random comment? Virgin Galactic. Okay. So basically, I think this is one of our shorters, and they're losing all their money. So I'm a loser, apparently, according to Picard's Ready Room PRRX. No idea what that means. My name is Martyn Lucas. That's my name. I'm a loser because that I put a video out that I'm trying to get some action and interviews for Richard Branson. I think that's pretty good, but apparently I'm a loser because I want to interview Richard Branson, and I will. And I guess he would prefer me to be, not able to interview Richard Branson? That would make me less of a loser? I don't know. Anyway, this is the sort of thing that I deal with every day. I like to share it with you. And there you go. Let's have a little look. I just added you on LinkedIn, Martyn Lucas Investor. Did you? Let's have a look. 812. There you go. Yes, I was asked by some of the businesses if I would stream onto to LinkedIn, so I did. There you go. Thank you very much indeed. Hi, Sensei. He's here. SoFi lost all its gains today. I'm loving it. SoFi. I wouldn't buy SoFi. The CEO talks rubbish. I'll tell you how it is. The CEO talks rubbish. He's managing a business, a finance business, and hasn't got a first clue about finance. He talked about where the rates were going, and nobody, not a single person with any credibility from any resource agreed with his take on the state of the economy and the rates and when they were coming down and God knows what else. He purely said it to promote and pump the stock. I've never let him get away with it. And I cannot abide by anyone who promotes their own business with nonsense. All it does is highlight their ignorance, highlights their need to make up stories to promote their business. And I cannot talk any better than that about it. I'm not surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if it goes bust. Run by someone who doesn't have a clue what they're talking about. The Martyn Lucas Channel is my favorite YouTube channel. Thank you, Martyn. You're welcome, James. Well, according to our guest on Stock Twits, I'm a loser. Are you hating on SoFi? I'm not hating on it. I'm just telling you that the CEO talks rubbish because I listen to all the earnings reports and listen to when he speaks. And when he speaks, he talks rubbish. Anyway, I need that to break $14. Bag holding. I'm sorry, mate. Telling you how it is. Martyn Lucas is a winner. Martyn nailed Enphase and Rivian, says James. Stay strong, Nikunj. Thanks, Stephen. It will come good. I'm holding strong. I hope so. I do, honestly. When will you take profits, Martyn? Imagine going all cash and buying only dips again. The only thing is, Sensei, let's just say I sold everything today. Had no margin. I'd have 60... Where am I now? I'd have $65,000, wouldn't I? 64.7. That's what I would have today if I sold everything and had no margin. $65,000 or thereabouts. Great. If I sold everything, I would immediately lose $2,500 a year dividends. The dividends cover just about my margin. Not quite, just about. And when the rates come down, which they will, I will actually be making money on owning the debt as opposed to selling the stock. That's even if the stock goes down. As far as a margin call is concerned, I'm like 28% away from a margin call. There's no way I'm going to get margin call because I own predominantly J&J, Coca-Cola, which is a defensive position, even if the markets come down. If I was in the S&P and Amazon and Apple, then yes, potentially I could suffer. Knowing that my YouTube channel is growing every month and I'm able to put more cash in and reduce the margin. My margin, I'm hoping, will be under 50 by Christmas with the money I've earned on YouTube today, with Bill giving so many memberships. But of course, I have to pay to service the studio at the minute. There's some maintenance to do. I don't feel it's right to sell all my stocks, and another reason why I don't is, again, for what I own. I own Virgin Galactic at the bottom. It's not going to go down below that. I mean, it could go to $1. It could, but it more than likely isn't going to go down for another year, because until Delta comes in, it's going to go up. It's just going to go sideways. So that's pretty solid. I'm not in Palantir, which is crashing. I'm not in gold. I'm not in the S&P, which will go down. I'm not in Amazon, which will go down. I'm not in Apple, which will go down. Next year, energy can only go up, in my opinion. It was oversold. I bought it at the bottom. It's got a great dividend, part of my $2,500 a year. Plus, it's going up. So, since I bought it, even though I'm still down 9%, because I was down like 50, 60%, over the last month, from here, -8 to plus, it's gone up 10%. You pay 8% a year on margin. You've made 10% in a month. This was oversold. Solar is all going up in the spring, so I'd have to buy it back higher. I think a lot higher. So if I sell it now, I've got to buy it back at higher. And then the dividends I'm going to get aren't going to make any sense. So that doesn't make sense. Enphase Energy, it's going to double and triple in the next year or two. From the spring, it's only 3 quarters away. I'm up 5%. I bought the bottom. Why would I want to sell when I've got the bottom price, knowing it's going to triple or at least triple in the next year or two? Where do I buy back in? Coca-Cola, I bought at the bottom. It isn't going there again. That's my defensive position. That's my $2,500 a year collectively. Why would I want to take that out of the equation? J&J, I bought the bottom. I'm up. It's not going to go down there again. Again, part of the $2,500 a year dividend. Kenvue, I'm up on Kenvue. Good dividend. I bought the bottom. Chevron, now you're right here. Chevron, I don't want to be in oil. Don't want to be in oil. I'm only 6% away. If it drops to 140, I'll buy another $1,000. My 6% will come to 4%, and I'll be very close to getting out. By the spring, January, February, I should be able to get out of this. So I'll have $4,000. By then, I'd probably have $5,000. I'd have the dividends. I'll get the dividends in, I think, in January, February, and then I'll be out. So I'm planning on 10% of margin gone here in 5 seconds. So I'm going to leave that until then. Tesla, I'm expecting a bad quarter, but I'd like more Tesla. I don't want to sell this. I've got very little profit in it. I've got $307, 4.67. Again, where am I going to buy it? Okay. Now, Rivian, like Chevron, thinking about selling it. I've made 11% profit. I bought it at the bottom. got a profit, it's overvalued. There's $1,000 there. That can reduce margin by a lot. You could do that. McDonald's, I bought the bottom at McDonald's. It went down 10%. I bought it. I'm up 4.5 now. Great dividend, part of my 2.5 grand. You're not going to see it go down there again. Google, that can go lower. I'm not in it. Microsoft, that can go lower. I'm not in it. Walmart, that can go lower. I'm not in it. Let's have Tilray Brands, rubbish. I'm not in it. Robinhood, this stock here, well, we've seen today, I bought it at the bottom. It's up 29% now. We've got a 4 to 6x. No question about that in my mind. I've presented the numbers and shared that over and over again. Let me have a look here. I've got an email from Robinhood. No, I don't. I just wanted to check to see if I did. Because we're expecting Robinhood literally any second. So I'm doing really well there, and I don't want to sell it because it's worth $40 to me. IonQ, too expensive. I'm not in it. Rocket Lab, that's about to double on the flight. I bought that at the bottom. Plug, well, this is a debatable one. I'll give you that. What else have we got? I think that's it. That's really it. Okay, let's carry on with the questions. Let's have a look. Let's read this. I'm glad I let go of Tilray because imagine the frustration every time Martyn says Tilray's rubbish. I wish Mo was here. Yeah, when Tilray switched away from their cannabis business and focused more on their alcoholic beverages, which they always were, they always stressed they were a brands company, but they basically seems like they've pretty much given up on cannabis right now. Then they're not unique. They're not proprietary. They're not special. The reason I bought it had changed. So I'm out. They're not the company I thought they were. I thought they were going all in on cannabis. It was a $40 stock at that point when they got full legalization, which might come tomorrow, might take 20 years. No one knows. I can't invest like that. That's gambling. And when they switched away from that and started buying second-rate breweries, and I checked, some of them are okay, some of them are rubbish. I'm from England, where we have breweries hundreds of years old with pedigree, and Erwin Simon had the gall to come on the earnings and say, I'm buying all these great Canadian breweries for cheap. I looked into them. Half of them were rubbish and bankrupt, and nobody wanted them. So he bought loads of breweries. Great. I'll go out and buy a load of crap, shall I? I'll go down the road and I'll offer $20 and I'll buy the contents of everyone's trash can. And I can tell you, I bought everybody's trash can where I live. I mean, at that point, I said, forget it. This isn't for me. It's rubbish. Anyway, if stocks go down 4%, you will lose dividends anyway. If stocks go down 4%, you will lose dividends anyway. No, I won't. 90% of my dividends are J&J Coca-Cola. Dividends, dividend kings. Keep increasing, not going anywhere. Already given me the assurance of where the dividends are going. The stocks can go down 4% on J&J and Coca-Cola, which they ain't. And the dividends will still get paid out. And then the price will come back up again. It might go down. Maybe it will. I don't care. The dividend will pay out, will come. The 2.5 grand will definitely come. Any news on Robinhood account, Martyn? No, nothing. Nakun, still waiting. Surely you won't pay too much taxes because you have... I won't pay any tax. I'll pay zero tax. I paid zero tax last year. I'll pay zero tax this year. Absolutely no tax to pay here. No tax to pay here. Holding it all. I can see Nicola has offered me 300 million plus shares diluting. I can see Nicola has offered some 300 million shares, diluting current shareholders. Luckily, I'm not in, but feel for those who are. Does this mean they have added 300 million shares to the outstanding float? Yeah, what it basically means is, I don't know. I've not looked at it. I've not read it. But if they release more shares, then essentially the shares that you've got are all worth less. Imagine there's 10 shares. Everybody has a share. There are 10 people. Everyone has a share worth $1. They're worth $10 each. But they now need to raise more money. They've now released another 10 shares. Everyone's share is now worth 50 cents because there are twice as many. So the moment you dilute, they get more money to reinvest because they need it to build the business, but your shares are worth half. So yes, if they release more shares, the value of everybody's shares goes down because there are more. So they're worth less. So it's a simple equation, and it can be a good thing. It can be a good thing for a company to raise capital, like we talked about Virgin Galactic raising money to build Delta Fleet because that's how they make money. However, you can't keep doing it over and over again to the shareholder because the shareholder is going to just go, sod this. I bought a share for $10. It's now worth 10 cents. It isn't worth anything. I'm going to get out of here, and it's a waste of flipping time. So, that's the whole issue there. JP Rothschild, is Virgin Galactic going to fly anytime soon, like this month or so? I don't think so. I've not received any information. I doubt it. But if they are, and they do, we'll know about it, and I'll let you know. But I think there is a flight coming up, but I don't have a date to hand. Fair enough, said Sensei. Good luck. I wish you and I would get rid of margin now. I think it's done its job. I wish, if I was you, I would get rid of margin now. I think it's done its job. There's a very good argument there. You're absolutely right. I have paid about $300 in interest payments on margin, and so far made about $10,000. So margin has done its job. You're absolutely right. And if I'd bought a load of Binky Bonk, then I would agree with you. But I bought primarily J&J and Coca-Cola, which are dividend stocks at the bottom. So, yeah, if I'd bought Virgin Galactic, for example, and I'd bought $20,000 of Virgin Galactic on margin, and I'd made profit, you'd be right. But that's not what's happened here. So you're not going to grow I'm not going to grow my portfolio to the targets I want with just what I have at the moment. How is your ledger balance? I'll share with you. You ask how my ledger balance is. I will share with you. Here is my ledger balance. This is my ledger balance. 1,632. 1632. Yeah, done very, very well. It's nearly doubled. As is my Coinbase. As is my Coinbase. So yeah, the crypto challenge is a couple of grand. So I've got like two, three, nearly $4,000 in crypto right now on these two accounts. I've got some more, so I've got like another $1,000. I've got about $5,000 of crypto in total at the moment. Majority is cash. Not the majority, about 20% of it is cash. Anyway, there you go. I would like it if Robinhood offered a copy option to copy other traders. I don't, James. I think that would be a bad idea. I think that would be a bad idea if people started doing that. There is software you can get to do that. You can follow Warren Buffett's trades, and you can have all this pre-programmed auto trading stuff. That I wouldn't do that. I think that's a bad idea. And thus each share is worthless. What would happen if all big stock moving news had to be declared during opening hours, institutions can easily exit positions, whereas retail hold the bag. Jordan Allen, no, because I can trade 24/7 just like the institutions can. If you've got Robinhood, you can access 24/7. 90% of my trades, I'm able to deal with 24/7. Not that you should, it's not healthy. It's not healthy. When I first got into crypto, I was up all bloody night looking at my Bitcoin. Don't do that. You got to have a healthy life. Valentine C, hold the bag. I have no idea why he says that. I'm not holding any bags, but he likes to say these things. Everyone has their bags holding strong, or sell for less, or maybe brokerage accounts for tax harvesting. Hello, I have $1,000 and I want to invest in Robinhood. Is it a good idea? Andre, I cannot answer that question. I don't know anything about your financial situation. I don't know if you understand how Robinhood works. I don't know if you're in debt. I don't know if you've got margin. I don't know what your mentality is, your experiences. I can't possibly advise, and I wouldn't anyway. All I can do is show you what I'm doing every day, what my members are doing every day, share it with you live on the show up to 10 hours a day, live on X, and be here for you answering your questions. But I can't tell you what to do because I don't know enough about you. Even if I did, I couldn't. But we are live here every day. We're here to help and support. We're the most honest channel on YouTube TV. That is our aim. Zach say, I have a question about ICA, Life Cycle Assessment. Are you familiar with that? No, I am not. I have never heard of Life Cycle Assessment. And by the way, Zach Zay, I'm glad you turned up because I put out a video. Did you see your video? This is your video. Did you see this? There you are in the car. Zach Zay, have you seen this video? This was your video 4 hours ago. Look, I thought it was quite cool. Look, there's you driving down the road to the spaceport. What do you reckon of that? Here we come. Here comes Zach. What do you reckon about that? Did you see it? If not, let me give you the link for it. Share. This is your video. Copy. Drop into the chat. Zach Zay, here's your video. Post it 3 times so you can see it. Okay. Bag holders, watch out. Don't do a wash, says Stephen Lewandowski. My STKH got LCA from the government. Does it mean the government takes over? I don't know anything about that. I'd have to research it. I'm sorry, I don't honestly know the answer to that question. I bought Pfizer today. Congratulations, James. I mean, if your portfolio drops 4%, that's 2,500 gone away. Well, of course it is. Yeah, I understand that. But if the value of my stocks go down, the value of the company hasn't gone down, is it? It's just the value of the stocks on the day. If the value of the stocks go down $2,500, I haven't lost $2,500. I haven't sold anything. If I've sold those shares $2,500 less, I've lost $2,500. What you're suggesting is I sell now because what if they do go down $2,500? Well, that's fair enough. But you're now predicting the future, and I can't predict the future. I don't need to because I know I've got J&J and Coca-Cola at the bottom, and I know they're good companies because I buy companies, not share prices. So I know that a year from now, Coca-Cola and J&J is going to be back up again. In fact, a lot higher than where it is today. Plus, I've got my $2,500 every year coming in. Why would I want to sell? I understand if you sell Rivian, which is overvalued, and it has no real reason to be as high as it is right now. But other than that, why would I sell my dividend-paying stocks? Wish me luck, please. I will wish you luck. Absolutely right. But remember, luck is accompanied by research knowledge, which is what we hope to provide here on the show every day. So we'll study the stock consistently for you. What are your thoughts around Pfizer? I've not done a review on it. I would need to do a review to give you an honest answer. Do you like PayPal stock? Not really. What is your exit price on Pfizer? I'm not in on Pfizer. I wouldn't know. I need to research it. James, I own Pfizer stocks for around 31 stock to buy in. Yeah, I got to agree with Martin on that one about the margin. Yeah. Ed Spitzer says, yeah, I've got to agree with Martin on that one about the margin. Okay. I got 30 times in Shiba alone. I wouldn't use margin or leverage to buy Shiba. That is gambling. That's just all out gambling. James 007, eToro allows you to copy trading, do social trading, but I personally have never and would never do that. No, I think it's a very silly thing to do. I wouldn't suggest anyone do that. Smitzy, no merge Robinhood in Romania. Are you from Romania? What would you do with one? What would I do with one? What would I do with $1,000 right now? Well, you can see what I'm doing with my $1,000 because, Andre, this is my real money. I do not have any money in the bank, about $10 in Bank of America. None. I just keep the account open. This is my bank account. This is how I pay my bills. This is my real money on show for you every day. This is my real money. This is my real Roth IRA. And this is my overall balance. This is my real money. So when you say to me, what would I do with $1,000? I'm actually doing it because I've got $64,000. In fact, because I'm using margin, $117,000. I'm doing it right now. And today, I am not buying anything. I'm holding because I'm up on most of my stocks. I wouldn't buy them today because if I would, I'd do it right now. I'm not buying anything. I'm also not selling anything. So right now, if I had $1,000, and I do, I have $117,000, I'm not buying or selling anything. If you are looking to invest right now and you're trying to follow me or think, well, he seems to know what he's doing. First of all, I'm not suggesting you should do that, but I would have my $1,000 in Robinhood, in my uninvested cash, earning 5%. Because I can't buy what my stocks were a month ago, and I'm not going to sell them either. So if I was you in a parallel universe, and I know what you know what I know, and I know what you know, I would put $1,000 in uninvested cash earning 5% right now. That's what I would do because that's what I am doing. By holding my positions, that's what I am doing. Because when I earn money, I get paid on the 21st of December from YouTube. When I get paid on the 21st of December, I pay my electric, I pay my bills in England, I send some money home, I pay my phone bill, my internet. I take what's left and I put in the stock in my Robinhood and I reduce my margin. I don't buy any more stocks. I don't spend it. I just put it in margin. So effectively, that's what I'm doing with my $1,000. I'm holding it in cash. I'm reducing my margin. You don't have margin, so you would just hold it in cash and earn 5%. Does that answer your question? I hope it does. MSK, I have an eToro account, but don't use copy trading on there. By the way, do you have any interpretation of the T2 stock? Take Two. Yes, I have done a full review on it. A full review on the Take Two stock. Here it is. Go on the homepage of my channel. Look down on the home page. There's the home page. Scroll down. You will find the Alpha Spread reviews. Alpha Spread stock review with Martyn Lucas. There's me. I do all these reviews. Click on that full playlist, and you will see the Take Two review. You can even type it in Martyn Lucas Take Two, whatever you like. Scroll down, scroll in, scroll in, scroll in, scroll in, scroll in, scroll in, scroll in. Scroll down. Take Two. There is 3 weeks ago a 26-minute video, a full breakdown of the stock. Not sponsored, promoted. No one's telling me what to say. Looking at the numbers, looking at the news, looking at the balance sheet, looking at inside trading. There is the full review. So if you want to learn about Take Two with an open and honest review, that is how you do it. All right? Did that make sense? On the homepage of the channel, there is the playlist. All right? Shall I give you the playlist link? Share. Copy link. And I shall give it to you here in the chat. There you go. I'll give it you 3 times so you can see it. There you go. There is the link for you. Okay. Martyn, can you show us your portfolio? I am looking to make my portfolio more balanced and less risk averse. Of course I can. Here's my full portfolio. This is my portfolio. And as you can see, year to date, I'm beating Warren Buffett. I'm beating the S&P. Beating all the metrics, actually. Never shorted a stock. Okay. This is my portfolio. I don't own Bitcoin in my Robinhood. It's in the Crypto Challenge. Don't own Doge here. It's in the Crypto Challenge. Ethereum, Crypto Challenge. I just have it to see the prices I paid for it, so I know how much I'm up or down. Microsoft, I'm out. Too expensive. Amazon, I'm out. You can see how much profit I made on these? Look at those profits. That's my profit I made on those stocks. 52%, 44%, 30%. I'm out. I took profits and I'm out. They're too expensive. But you can see what I did make if I'd still been in today. Tesco, Robinhood, 451 shares. I'm up 29%. Virgin Galactic, I'm up 28%. 4,216 shares. Apple, I made 28%. I'm out. You can see it's coming down now. Another 14%. Thereabouts. I'll be buying 5-10 grand's worth of Apple. I'm out of it. Rivian. I've got some profit there. Rivian. S&P. I made about 17%. It's down to 9% now. I sold it at the top. I'm out. I buy it at the right price. I used to earn about $20,000 worth of the S&P. Coca-Cola. I'm up 6%. 212 shares of Coca-Cola. I have just as many on my Roth IRA as well. Enphase, 154 shares. I'm up nearly 5%. I was down 80%. I kept buying the bottom. I'm now up 4.84. Tesla, I'm up 4.8. McDonald's, I'm up 4.37. J&J, I bought the bottom. Litigation drove it down. Now I'm in, holding 160 shares. And I have that much all over again. I have about $20,000 in total of J&J. Google, see how it's come down? I sold it at the top, made 35, 40%. It's coming back down. I'll buy it again. Too expensive. I'm out of it. Walmart, I'm out of it. Berkshire Hathaway, Warren Buffett, down 4%. It's rubbish. Let me explain why that's rubbish, by the way. When Charlie Munger died, Warren Buffett's business partner, the shares tanked. What does that tell you? Even the greatest investors of all time, even the Oracle of Omaha, with one of the most successful funds of all time, is susceptible to people's negative emotion. Charlie Munger died at 99 years of age, had absolutely nothing to do in the last few years with the value of Berkshire Hathaway. However, when he died, everyone started to sell it. Isn't that ridiculous? Isn't that ridiculous? He wasn't even having anything to do with it for the last several years anyway. But people went, I'm out of it now. Hang on a minute. I thought it was the best stock in the world. And now I'm out of it. It's crazy, isn't it? Best fund in the world is down. I'm way ahead of Berkshire Hathaway. I think it's 12% this year, and I was at 22% this year. So I'm beating the S&P and Warren Buffett by a long way. Rocket Lab, 876 shares. I kept buying the dip. Happy with that. Chevron, I'll be out of it soon. I'm down 6%. NEE, kept buying the dip. I was down at 80%. NEE was oversold. I kept buying it and doubling each time. When I found the bottom, I bought more. Now I'm down just 9%, and now it's going up, and very good dividends. Plug, I've got a lot of plug. FFIE is just a lottery ticket. Just a lottery ticket. I have a lottery ticket. That's it. I have a bit of fun. That's the only thing in my portfolio that doesn't have any sound, real reason to buy other than a hunch. I can afford a hunch, one. So I have $1,000 worth of FFIE. Fun, I have nothing in there at all. That doesn't count. It's like $1. Somebody said to me, buy some, so I did. All right. There's my full. Now I've got the same thing, but predominantly Coca-Cola on my Roth. 50% of my Roth is Coca-Cola, just so you know. All right. But it's essentially the same list. Did that help you? Hi, Martin and chat. Tia Roll. RPHM is my lottery ticket. There you go. I was writing in Romanian. Romanian was you? Okay. Here we go. Here we go. From Romania. I can do that. Here we go. Bear with me. For some reason, it's a bit it's playing silly buggers. What's going on here? Why isn't that working? Hi, Smitzy. Welcome to you and all your friends and guests in Romania. It's wonderful to have you here. I hope you're well. Thank you for being part of our show today. We'd love you to become a member and fly the flag for Romania. Okay, I'm now going to do this in Romanian. Are you ready? Smitzy. S-Z-M-I-T-Y. Okay. Here we go.
Bună, Smithy! Bine ai venit la tine și la toți prietenii și oaspeții tăi din România. Este minunat să te am aici. Sper că ești bine. Mulțumesc că faci parte din show-ul nostru de astăzi. Mi-ar plăcea să devii membru și să arborezi steagul României.
There you go. Jonas Van Haver. Jonas, I can review a stock in great detail like I did earlier, but it is a member's perk. You're not a member of the channel. If you'd like to become a member of the channel, let me give you the link. This works on all devices. If you are on an iPhone, it requires you to be on a browser and then request the desktop version of the browser to make it work. There are many, many perks, and it's why 98% of our live viewers are members, even without Bill's Christmas donations. 98% of our live viewers have bought memberships. If you want it, I can help you and do full reviews for you. There are many, many perks and benefits. And I could look at that and make a full video on it for you and add it to the list. Most certainly could. With 1,000, I would screen lots of stock and pick just one after deep vetting, but no advice. Tio roll. If you had to buy one stock and you were insistent on buying one stock today, even though I would say today isn't the right time to buy, but if you were absolutely adamant, I would buy the S&P 500. If you were just going, I've got to buy one stock and I'm going to buy it today regardless, then I would say the S&P 500. Pfizer is low at 52-week low. That's why I bought today. Congratulations. I like how Robinhood offers 5% on cash. I think it's very, very good. Looking forward to having a Robinhood account, especially for that reason. Exactly. It's way better than a bank. Certain stocks like Mullen are heavily manipulated, and somehow teams are working together to pump and dump in synchronization. Crazy to think they are stocks that act like a casino. Jordan Allen, let me explain this in great detail. When I started my show, I had people trying to manipulate me from agencies. We all know who I'm talking about. Going around, contacting YouTubers, working for agencies, promoting certain companies like Mullen. They would come in, they would offer you money, say, hey, I want to support the show. Let me give you a super chat. I love what you're doing. You're brilliant. Buy this stock. It's really great. They would build a relationship with you. You would think this is great because you're just starting out. You don't know what you're doing. This is what happened to me 2.5 years ago. And once that happened, they would then start getting you to buy certain stocks. This is really good. They would then pay to run commercials on your videos. In other words, they would promote your videos as commercials to promote their stock, the agency that is hired by these stocks to promote them. You were then having videos going on promoting stocks in a way that looked like it was a commercial because they paid and they used your videos as promotional ads to sell the stock. You then got a bunch of YouTubers all doing the same thing, not even knowing it's happening, promoting stock. The very people like Dave Mitchery at Mullen, who have done this countless times before, is going on very irreputable, very unprofessional YouTube channels saying, our stock's great, we're about to do a deal with flipping Tesla. Some amazing statements. We're going into business with Ferrari. You've got all these agents going around getting YouTubers like me to say, oh, this stock's really good, I like it. Using it as advertisement. The insiders would buy the stock in their millions. The stock would go up from 20 cents to $1. Everybody would think, flipping heck, what's going on here? This company are doing deals with Tesla and flipping anyone you like. Everyone starts buying in. The owners dump the stock and it goes straight back down again. That happened over and over and over again for stocks like Mullen. And we had people on our show trying to manipulate that. And they did quite a good job. They told me that this stock was great, that stock was great. And the trouble is the stock was such low volume and such low market cap that if you get 20, 30, 50, 100 YouTubers all buying a stock, all saying a stock is great, all together at the same time, the stock will move. And even though I can't do it on my own, lots together can. and the stock moves, and the people that own that inside buy it at the bottom before the news comes out, up it goes, and then they dump it. It should be illegal. And what is incredible, the companies that did that and hired those people to come on my show and others like me have the nerve to try and sue the S&P, not the S&P, the exchanges, the brokerages for terrible short selling. They were doing it themselves. So it's what they call hiding in plain sight. So Jordan Allen, I hope that explains a little bit about what's going on there. And if you want more detail about that, you are a member of my channel, you can go and see the full explanation of that on the members only videos. There is a full explanation of that, who, why, what was said, and you can get to see all of that. It's in this members playlist here. You might find that a little bit interesting. All right. So anyway, go and take a look. We are way over the show. We should have finished ages ago. Hi, Martin. Hi, Robbie. Do we know when Robin is coming out? It's any second. There's nothing wrong. There's no issue. There's no cloak and dagger. There's no, Vlad Tenif is a bad bloke. Let me just check my Robinhood. That's not it. LinkedIn. No, there's nothing yet. There's no bad reason or anything like that. I'll be the first to get it. You will know the moment it happens. Jonas has just become a member. Would everybody please say hi to Jonas? Just become a member. Now, Jonas, we have run out of time. We are massively over time. You get many, many perks as a member. Do you know what they all are? Have you heard before? Would you want me to explain quickly what they are? Get onto Discord and I'll upgrade your account. I'll do it tomorrow now because it takes 10 minutes for you to get through security. Here is there's Discord for you. You can get all my links for my newsletter and everything else. I will reply to all your comments, make videos for you, review stocks for you. You can request a review. I'll do it for you. There's my newsletter. You can sign up for that. I'm here to help and support you in the most honest way possible. 100%. All right. I can celebrate your birthday. Let me know when it's your birthday. You get that. We go live up to 10 hours a day, every day, the same trade at the same times. It's all on the homepage. Upcoming live streams, all in order, every day. Upcoming live streams, look. And I'm here to help you. We have members-only videos, members-only live streams, and so on. Although you say this is not financial advice, by learning off you, Martin, my portfolio is up 12% this year. Well, I'm very pleased. And I'd like to say, everybody, Jason Fallon is actually one of our gold members. Jason Fallon is one of our gold members. And I think we missed his celebration. Here it is.
Jason Fallon has become a member. Go Gold? Thanks Martin and Sensei for all the knowledge, literally changing my life. I want you to know that.
Thank you. Jason Fallon, for a very long time, for 14 months, has been a gold member. It's our second highest membership you can get. Anyway, so there we go. Let's read that out again. That was so nice.
Jason Fallon has become a member. Go Gold? Thanks Martin and Sensei for all the knowledge, literally changing my life. I want you to know that.
There you go. Right, I've got to go. What about PepsiCo? I can do a full review. Andre, again, if you are a member. Robinhood Gold offers 5% on uninvested cash in the US. It does. Yes, it does. It offers 5% on uninvested cash. Yes. Jason is an entertainer showing how he handles the stock market. Don't do as he does, but learn from him and live long and prosper. Jonas became a member. What country are you from, Jonas? I will give you all your perks and benefits tomorrow. What country are you from? Hi, Martin. Jose from Texas. Can you send the link for the membership? Yes, I can. I've got to end the show now, guys. I'm massively over time. To become a member, here is the membership link. 98% of our live viewers are members. There is the membership link. It works on all devices. If you are on an iPhone, however, you'll need to use the desktop version of the browser. It won't work on the app. Go into a browser and request at the bottom, desktop version. Then the link will work. And you will go to basically the homepage of the channel and you go to membership here. And it's below every video. It's in the comments and you'll find how to become a member here. All right. There we go. Okay. I've got to go. I'm way over time. Thank you, Jason, for everything you do to support my channel. Without the members, I wouldn't be here talking to you right now. It'd be impossible. I may not have a lot of money, but I trust in your process of Robinhood. Bought 5 shares of it, and I believe space will go up. Bought 25 shares. I like that. That's a great, great comment. I love when people come in and say, I bought a couple of shares, 5 shares. I love it. I want everyone to know that we have some of the biggest investors in the world, some of the biggest retail investors in Virgin Galactic, who buy hundreds of thousands of dollars of shares. But we also have people that buy $5 worth of shares. And that is great, because remember, Joseph, we all start at the beginning. I started at the beginning with no subscribers, no viewers, no income, zero. $5,000 is now $67,000 live on the show. I've now got 37,000 followers on TikTok, 12,500 on YouTube. We're growing like double every month. It's growing all the time. And if you are up 10%, you're up 10%. It doesn't matter if it's $1 million or $1. If you are up 10%, you are up 10%. That is great. So congratulations to you for being involved. Good luck to you. I want to help you. My aim is for my wife at the end of the day to say you've done a good job. Not sell videos. No, I'm not a YouTuber. I was voted by Elton John as the world piano man. This is my TV studio. Every Friday night we do music concerts, and I've entertained people all over the world in my TV studio, around the world in theaters. I'm not here to sell videos or sell training programs or anything like that. You can watch for free. You can talk to me for free. I go live all day, every day to help people. The memberships are what makes it possible. My members support me. So thank you for being part of it. What are the perks? Young cats. Right, I've really got to go. Let me just say for young cats, what are the perks? People become members because they love the show, primarily because they want to support the show. This service would not exist. I have to live. And if I wanted to live on YouTube, I'd have to make videos, and the videos make money. Live shows make me a couple of bucks at a time. They don't make me any money. So people love my service. They watch this show more than TV, more than Netflix, hours a day. We are here through everything. We are a service. That's why people become members. Then because they do support me, I give things in return. So young, this is what I do for you. If you are a member, I will answer all your questions, study for you, research for you. I will engage with you on social media and help you grow on social media if you want to. I will answer all your questions. I study the stocks 12 hours a day to help people. I will celebrate your birthday and make you a video. People pay me as the world piano man $500 to make them a birthday video. You get it for free as a member. You can ask me to review a stock, so you can learn the truth about a stock, not listen to someone on the TV who's promoted and sponsored to say what it is they say to manipulate you. I will bring you the honest information. I will do that for you. I will answer all your questions. We have members-only live streams, members-only videos, members-only chat. I will put you on the homepage of my YouTube channel. Get everyone to subscribe to your YouTube channel if you want. I run competitions, cash prizes, newsletters, birthday cards, everything I can to give you the best service. And that's why we have the highest engagement rate of any channel on YouTube. 98% of our live viewers are members. There's not another channel in the world that has a number even close. All right? That's the perks. Going to read that again from Jason, because Sensei's here. And I know it means a lot to Sensei. He really cares about this stuff. I don't care. I'm not bothered, but he does. I'm only joking. Here we go. I'm going to read it out again.
Jason Fallon has become a member. Go Gold. Thanks Martyn and Sensei for all the knowledge literally changing my life. I want you to know that.
I'm from Belgium. Wonderful. We have a Belgian flag already flying. We have several members now from Belgium. I've got to go. I'm way over time. Just catching up. You're also predicting the future that J&J and Coca-Cola aren't going lower than your buy. That is correct. Thanks, Martyn. Late show tonight. It is. You need to make a membership tutorial video for all those new members. I have. If you go on the homepage of the channel and you look for the members, members only video, all about the memberships. All right. There are members only videos. All right. Anyway, I've got to go. I'm way over time. I've got to put out that other video. That's it from me. Let me get out of here. Let me clear away the screens. Let me roll the credits because we've got lots to celebrate. Thank you very much indeed. I'm forgetting what I'm doing now. Been a long day, right? That's it. I'm out of here. Extended show. I wanted to answer everyone's questions. Let's go. Shidoo-be-doo, shidoo-be, shidoo-be-doo-be-doo. Shidoo-doo, shidoo-be-doo, doo-be-doo, wap, wap, wow, wa-da-doo. Shidoo-be-doo, shidoo-be-doo. All the stars of our show, new followers, new subscribers. These aren't real followers. We had an attack again today. From some silly people on Twitch. If it continues much longer, I'm going to turn it off because it's not worth the hassle. I think it's funny to create false accounts and make the credits look silly. So if this continues again, I'm just going to turn Twitch off. I'm not bothered. So you can go and troll somebody else. James 007, good show today. Thank you, Martyn, for all your efforts. Thanks, James. Great show, Zach8. Zach8, did you see your video? Here are the real subscribers. The DJ, Vlad Tor, Brian Leong, members, Paul, Tacklebury, Sebastian, Jorn, Ben, Sean, Nomad, Chris, X, Kevin, Mantis, Herc, Pew, Belgium, Hurt, Fred, Aman, Xavier, DeWald, Carrerds, Vito, Bebop, Diamond, Jason, Lacure, Martin, Jan, Trinidad, Adrian, Florin, Eric, the Djan, Turk, Messiah, Jerusalem, John, Buff, King Leon, Rocky Balboa, Linda, Crypto, I can't even read it, Jonas Van Heer, Jason Fallon, Super Chats, R3A, and Stephen Lewandowski. Flipping heck. That was a lot. Yes, you watched the video. Good. Wow, that was a lot. That's it from me. Thank you very much. Thanks to all of you that tonight that followed me on LinkedIn and was asked to do that by businesses, and I've done it now, so there's my LinkedIn. Thanks to all of you on Kick tonight. Thanks a lot. Thanks for all the messages over there on X. Wow, more followers. This is my X account. Look at this. More followers tonight. Can't believe it. Every few minutes, another follower. That's it from me. Until the morning. Have a wonderful evening. As always, take care of your money, yourselves, your crypto. That's how you do it, Sensei. And each other.